welcome to the 2024 Central Region Winter Series. The Dennis Howlett Winter Series being held in Taupō. This is round 4 of the Central Region Dennis Howlett Winter Series, and what a day we have in store for you all. Whether you be trackside, whether you be watching from home, irrespective of where you are around the globe, we welcome you here to Taupō. No more haere mai, welcome. This is going to be one fantastic day of delivering Winter Series racing at its best. We have 188 riders. Aaron, Ross, welcome to the commentary team. What a day we're going to have.
Well, Taupō's brought on another great day. The clouds come, so the sun's settled down. It's got a little bit chilly, but we're expecting a great day here on the track.
We've got some awesome races lining up from all over the motu, and it's going to be great racing here. It's almost like our own Taupō Olympics. It's going to be amazing. These guys are going to be just as fast, if not faster, than Leela Walker and Rico Bierman, and they're going to show them how it's done. Yeah,
when you say the Olympics, mate, man, did that produce some excitement. I don't know about you guys, but I've been sleep deprived, and I just hope our riders not sleep deprived going in today, Aaron, because boy, are we going to have some action-packed racing across all our classes.
Well, if you look out across the group here today, you think how many Rico Biermans are sitting out here today, ready to race?
100%. Leela Walker as well. Boy, did she punch well above her weight on the big stage last weekend.
Absolutely, and look at that. Our first lot of Leela Walkers and Rico Biermans are lining up on the track as we go. Our striders out there. If you have a look on the second and third straights, we've got some ready to go. So we're going to be kicking off very, very shortly. Yeah. Let's get ready to pedal.
We are, but of course today, is in remembrance of Dennis Howlett, a lifetime member of Central Region, lifetime member of Tauranga BMX Club, who sadly passed away recently, and of course his funeral was held on Wednesday. So this is the first of the Dennis Howlett Winter Series race meetings, held in remembrance, of course, of that fine legend and gentleman, Dennis Howlett. Looking over towards the gate now, we've got the first of our riders already lining up and staging and up on the gate, so we will be back to you real soon with live action.
Here come our striders now. Look at them go down on the second and third straight. You missed those ones, mate. Come on.
Boy, when I said we'll back to you real soon, mate, I didn't quite think it was going to be that quick, Aaron. They're not going to wait for us, buddy.
And here they come down around this third corner here. Absolutely flying. These are the next Olympians for New Zealand. These guys are going to take us into the future of the sport for sure.
They are. So out there we've got Tova, Davies, Miller, Rosenberg, Bo Mitchell, Taylor Lynch, Hayden Williams, and Luke Pearson from Hawke's Bay. That's the first of our riders in race 1, Strider, Dennis Howlett Central Region Winter Series. And as Dennis always said, mate, they are the ankle biters. That was another famous line of Dennis. I'm sure we're going to hear a few of his lines today, but they are the ankle biters in our sport. The future, as you said, Aaron.
Yeah, and it looks like we're up on the gate, ready to go. We better be quiet just before they start there.
Looks like they're in the starters' hands, green flag. These are our Sprockets, 5 and under. Up there we've got Gilgreen, Watson, Jeffries, Neal and Wallace. Riders from across the Muru. From the Auckland region down to Waikato, Central region, Taranaki, and even Wellington.
Watch out for Harley Wallace in this race. Comes from great BMX stock. His brother and sister both competed over in the States earlier this year.
Yep, certainly a very strong family, the Wallace family from Taupō.
You got to watch out for the dad, though. I watched him take a tumble the other day. We were out riding, and he smashed himself, so... hopefully his kids ride better than he does.
Anyone can ride better than Adam, mate. He's probably going to slap me for saying that. But there we have it. We've got the 177 of Paddy Gilgreen. I'll tell you what, that rider on the inside, yep, the 177 of Paddy Gilgreen. He got the whole shot of today. Of course, the whole shot's been brought to you by Wholesome Concrete. Wholesome whole shot of waters, we're calling it.
We've got Harley Wallace chasing him down, coming down that second straight into the second corner.
But at the moment, it's still the Paddy Gilgreen show from Tauranga. He's powering over that tabletop. over these rollers into the third corner. Now he'll go the 191 rider of Harley Wallace from Taupō. I'm sure he could ride this track blindfolded. He knows it inside and out. The 180 rider of Nina Guilford from Rotorua. Sitting there in the 3 spot at the moment, but it's the 582. Hudson Neal from Rotorua as well, the 2 teammates in 3 and 4. But Paddy Gilchreen, followed by Wallace, and then Jeffrey and Neal there, you 1, 2, 3, 4.
And here we go with the Sprocket 6 mix. We've got Luca Robinson, Riley Smith, Ludvika Rosenberg, Hannah Inward, Jordan Person, Oakley Mitchell, and Finn Duckett. I didn't quite catch who made the whole shot just there, but hopefully there's some prizes coming their way at the end of the day.
I think it was a Taupō rider, 661, Riley Smith, that made it through that first corner on top.
Oh, and look at them coming down the second straight. They're definitely making good work of this track. They're making the track look like it's their own.
Those arms and legs pumping as they come through that third straight.
Tell you what, Riley Smith, though, the local rider from Taupō, too good, too strong. He's going to take out race 3, Sprocket 6 mixed.
Finn Duckett there in third. I didn't quite catch the 2 spot there.
Moving up to the gate already, we're on to race 4. Another group of Sprocket 6 mixed. Perno, Watson, Anderson, Guild, Lynch, and Maloney. They're your 6 riders. Race 4. And the gate slaps down here in race 4 for our Sprocket 6 mix. And I tell you what, there's bar-to-bar action. We've got 3 riders abreast going into this first corner. Who's going to get the whole shot? We'll catch them when they come in and out of it. But it is the 534 at the moment. He's leading the pace. Finn Watson there from Hamilton. He's powering down this long second straight here in Taupō of the Dennis Howlett Winter Series.
Looking like they're going to go side by side into that second corner.
Tell you what, I thought they were going to touch bars there, Ross, as they went in and out of it. This is great racing to see by these Sprockets over the winter months, but it is the 534. Watson there leading the way. 74, sorry, it's the 534. He's sitting in the 2 spot. It is Anderson sitting in the 1 spot there at the moment. So you've got a Hamilton affair. There you 1, 2, and they'll take out Sprocket 6 mix for race 4.
So up in the stadium ramp now, we've got our Sprocket 7 mixed. Sinclair, Ryan, Burton, Cortese, Griffin, O'Leary, McBride as they head down the ramp. Looks like the 993 is going to take the whole shot of Hudson Ryan. Takes the whole shot on that one. First in, first out of that first corner. He's pulling away a nice little lead as he works his way down that second straight.
It's great how that second straight is downhill. You can, if you're already out in front, you can make that lead a little bit more, you know.
It's a great thing about this track. It's all downhill, right from the start to the finish.
Just like our commentary, really.
Anyway, it's Ryan still leading the way there at the moment, sitting there in the 2 spots in the 193 of Sinclair.
And here we got this Troopers coming up, bringing up the rear. We've got the 848 and the 575 coming around the corner, going to bring it home nice and safely.
Good way to start today, safe. Rubber side down, as we always say. I tell you what, they're not mucking around here in Taupō for round 4. Already we're moving on to race 6, and these are the first of our challenge groups. The 8 to 10 male open. Smith, Healy, Wu, Olsen, Brown, Piso, Olsen and Anderson. Full gate. Great things to watch for in this race. And a quarterfinal, Aaron.
Yeah, and it should be really good. Quarterfinal is going to be awesome. And then after that, obviously, is that jump comp. But the Olsen brothers racing each other here today.
Yep, and of course it was the Olsen brothers who've recently been over to the UCI World Champs in Rocco. Let's see if they've still got the speed coming off the back of their
fantastic event. That's Max Olsen out in front.
Yep, powering away there. He's got the 940 plate on from Rotorua. Wearing that Canadian jersey. Great sight. Great to see as they come back towards us here at the commentary tower. But it is the Max Olsen show at the moment. He's pumping his way over that tabletop. Down the series of rollers, sitting there in that 2 spot is the number 2 plate of George Wu from Hamilton.
Oh, the battle for second's pretty heated there. Yeah, there's the other young Olsen coming around there in the coming around the 3rd corner, making a race for it down that last straight there. He's the Rex Olsen hasn't been racing for very long, so it's cool to see that he's learning from his brother.
Boys are certainly putting
doing things his own way too. They're both cool little lads, man. I tell you now.
putting the pedal to the metal, mate. And go, we're on into race 6.
Well, we're not here to pick strawberries, are we?
Not here to watch, mate. We're here to compete, here to race.
So the next motor in the next race in the 8 to 10 mile open, we've got Pocock, West, Ty, Tory, Mitchell, McIntosh and Gilgreen all lined up at the gate, waiting, ready to go.
Look at the focus, man. Look at the determination. Certainly in the zone, our riders. Waiting for that gate to drop, and see you later. I'll see you at the finish line is what it's all about. Just waiting for the last of our rider to make his way up to the gate. Pocock, West, Ty, Tory, Mitchell, McIntosh and Gilgreen.
And here they go.
Oh, it's going to be tough to choose who got the whole shot on that one.
Yeah, it looks like the 218 plate, is it? Yep, that's Archie West from Cambridge. He's made the trip down from the Waikato region. Of course, Cambridge is where the BMX NZ North Island titles is being hosted at over Labour weekend. So, of course, a lot of these riders will be starting to crank up a gear or two in the lead up to our summer season. But at the moment, it is the... Archie's moved back into the 2 spot at the moment. It's the 158 plate of Tory there from Te Arawa. Sitting there in that 3 spots, the 400 rider of Blake Ty there from Tauranga. But it looks like Archie and Tory are going to have a bit of a battle there for 1-2. I'm not sure who won that, Aaron, but we'll leave that to the system to decide.
And here we go with the next race, 8 to 10 males. We've got Rosenberg, Wallace, Burden, Leithart, Humphrey, O'Leary brothers and Hickey. And as they come round, I didn't quite catch who got that whole shot, but I've got to say I love the rooster fern on the top of the helmet there.
Yeah, that'll be Tate Burden, mate. He's well known across the circuit for wearing that helmet. Pretty sure.
He's even confident to do enough to do a little handlebar cross as he goes over that jump.
Yeah, that is Tate Burden, but all over his back wheel, Sam Hickey there from New Plymouth. He's done the coast to coast by making his way over here.
And then,
I tell you what, Hickey had worked for that towards the finish line, but I think Burden may have just held on to it.
And in the 3, that was Donovan Wallace as well. So some great racing going on there.
I don't think any of these riders may have had much of a rest. They look pretty sharp, Aaron, considering, hey, it is winter. And the gate slaps down here once again for race 9. And it looks like the 141 rider, that's Bo Williams there from Taupō. He's taken the lead at the moment over Jacob Crawford there from Tauranga. Jacob had a strong showing there in Rotorua a few weeks back, but he's going to have to chase Bo Williams, who will know this track, being the local he is. But at the moment, it's the 141 plate of Williams and Taupō leading the way. Jacob's been passed there on the inside line by the NZ7 rider, Romain Thompson, who's made the trip over from the Hawke's Bay. So at the moment, it looks like it'll be the Taupō rider, Williams, over the Hawke's Bay rider, and then back to Tauranga for Crawford for 3rd.
I watched Bowie and his brother playing around at the Spa Park the other day. It was awesome. These guys are absolutely magic.
They're certainly BMX fanatics, those boys.
Yeah, and here we go, 8 to 10 male open again. Zane Pritchard, Cameron Inwood, Enzo Torrance, Ezra Reynolds, Jackson Blackledge, Shilton, Blake Lynch, Carter Mould.
And we had Enzo Torrance take the whole shot into that corner as he leads going into the 2nd corner, still taking a bit of a commanding lead as he comes round into the 3rd straight.
Just on that whole shot, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Wholesome sponsored whole shot prizes. There will be spot prizes throughout the day, so if you get the whole shot, you are going into the draw for a spot prize. But that's our race 10 at the moment, making their way over the finish line. Pritchard, Inwood, Torrens, Reynolds, Blacksledge, Lynch, Mould, race 10. And the gates slapped down already for race 11. Mould, Burley, Ashton, Rennie and Spance from Hamilton. These are your powder puffs, as Dennis Howlett would say.
Oh, that's
Oh, you can't say that these days.
no, you can't. But that's Leah Mould that's taken the whole shot this time round. She's done a great job there, and she's got a commanding lead at the moment. So we've got to see if second place can actually make a dent in that lead.
Dennis Howlett had some famous one-liners, and powder puffs was certainly one name that he took great delight in saying. But anyway, back to the racing action at its best. This is the 757 right over Leah Mould there from Te Arawa. 635 of Alicia Ashton, Cambridge. 624 sitting there in the 3 spot. That's Matilda Burley from Taupō.
And as you were saying, the Cambridge have got that got the Norths coming up, but 3 weeks before that they've got pre-Norths as well, and that's where you can go for the Mighty 11s if you want to enter.
And here we have Pocock, Crocker, Wallace and Jeffrey coming down. Mika Wallace taking the whole shot, nice and comfortably coming into that first corner. Followed closely by Kalia. Kalia's forever chasing me because she won't let her have it easy. These two have a fearsome rivalry on Wednesday nights here at Club Nights.
Tell you what, Mika Wallace, she's got her head down, man, and she's going for gold, as we say. But Crocker's certainly in behind there on the 898 plate. So we drop back to the third position there of the 969 ride of Jeffrey's there from Rotorua. And our 66 ride of Amy Pocock there from Cambridge, sitting there in the 4th spot. But Mika Wallace from Taupō, too good, too strong in race number 12.
And here we go, race 13, 11 to 12 female open. Lily Rose Moruhu, Nessie Rennie, Peyton Carroll, Maddie Newcomb and Maya Burton.
And Nessie takes the whole shot on that one. Obviously carrying the... Oh, was the Maddie at the front? Sorry, oh, the NZ1. No wonder she got the NZ1 plate, riding like that.
Yep, Maddie Newcomb, as you just mentioned before, Aaron, the Mighty 11's trials taking place at Pre-Norths. And of course, Maddie Newcomb was a captain last year. So, yeah, Mighty 11's always is a fantastic event between Australia and New Zealand. But at the moment, Maddie Newcomb, Rotorua, NZ1, she'll take out race 13.
Here we go, race 14, 11 to 12 male open. Daniel Lucas, Nixon Sears, yeah, go boy. Jack Kelly, Jack Duckett, Londre Dietlifs and Arlo Rosin.
Nico, you might have a fan up here in the commentary booth, I think.
Yeah, I think he's just a bit biased though.
Oh, just a wee bit. Hey, but I own it.
But anyway, in and out of that second corner they go over the rhythm section. Back down towards the third here in Taupō. It is the 118 though of Jack Kelly there from Capital. The 239 sitting there in the 2 spot at the moment, but the 156 of Duckett from Rotorua sitting there in the 3. But it looks like our Rotorua, our Capital rider, Jack Kelly, the 118, he'll take out the 11 to 12 mile open.
And the next moto starting O'Neill, Ryan, Rennie, Carroll, Scraven and Montague coming down into that first corner. Looked like the NZ5, the NZ3 was it?
Yep, Brooke O'Neill there from...
Brooke O'Neill from Tauranga. Leading out in front, still pulling away a nice commanding lead as he comes round into that second turn.
I'll take it for Tauranga, mate, but it's Te Muru.
Is it? Oh, TA? Oh, TA and TG.
Yeah, there's Brooke, the match components MBR rider. Nice jump into that third corner. The 660 took the low line, and that's Levi Moruhu there from Te Muru. That paid dividends for him because he went from the 3 into the 2 spot. So Te Muru 1-2 in 11 to 12 mile open.
My apologies to those from Taupō.
All right, and here we go, race 16. We've got James Sinclair, Alex Morley, Guthrie McNabb, Dylan Smith, Nielsen Uirata, and Abel Burton. And as they come around the corner, I didn't quite catch who was in the 1 spot there. But the battle for a second. Oh, and here goes Nielsen. He's using that power to get himself out in front. He's always been a powerful lad, and he knows how to make his bike work, especially with the pumps, man.
Look at that air time from Nielsen, mate, going down that rhythm section. But it's the 7 ride of James Sinclair there from Taupō.
46.
Oh, nice tactical move by James.
That was absolutely fantastic.
Nice low line.
Not going to let anybody have it easy, these boys.
So Sinclair had it down the first and second. Nielsen got him on the third, but he came back, Sinclair, and took him out on the 4th.
That's great racing as we watch the 13 to 14 mixed open come down. The 79 of Nixon taking the whole shot on that one.
No surprises there.
Nixon Wallace, and I'm sure there'll be Cameron Wallace behind him.
Takes after his mother.
Zane Williamson, Tyler Davies, Jax West, Taylor Mortensen, Morris Rennie, Cameron Wallace and Jacob White in there with Nixon.
Nixon Poynan, Wallace there from Hamilton sitting in the 2 and the 3 spot at the moment is our 244. Zane Williamson there from Hamilton as well. But it's Tauranga, Hamilton, there you 1, 2, 3. Good race to start the day off for our 13 to 14 mixed open. And this is our second group of our 13 to 14 mixed open as well. Leading the pack at the moment is the NZ5, Cohen Ludlam from Taupō, the 175 of Noah Evans from Rotorua. Nice air time shown there by Noah as they make their way past the tuck shot, but at the moment is the local boy of Ludlam sitting there in the 1 spot. Oh, I tell you what, Evans went under him.
He, after that, he tripled that end jump there, and it seemed to give him some more speed, and now he's got it out in front, but he needs to hold on to it.
But they got company as well from White from Howlett. Oh, White just managed to miss Ludlam there.
He almost had that too. He was going to pass Noah and he slipped out.
Unfortunate there for Ludlam. He was leading, but I'm sure he'll be back strong for round 2.
And he's up and riding his bike. Big applause for that gentleman.
Tell you what, Caleb Whiteley from Howlett did well to avoid that, mate. Just clipped him, but managed to stay on point. Right, moving back to the gate already is our next, our first group of 15 to 16 mixed open. Oh, and I tell you what, this first corner, I love it in Taupō. When you get 3 or 4 wide going into that corner, good side.
It's when you go 3 or 4 wide into that second corner as well as they've just coming round into that third straight.
I'll tell you what, these riders are all fighting for it, aren't they? But it's the 195 of Zeb Pickford there from Cambridge over the 107, I think.
The race here is for second and third. 3 wide for third.
You could throw a tea-towel over that group from the start gate to the finish line.
This is what I like to see.
100%.
From the Power Puffs, you reckon. 70 to 29 mix open. Mason Stills, Claire Williams, Mike Ranford, Brooklyn Williams.
And I tell you what, Michael Ranford, this guy is a blast from the past. He just seems to pop up out of nowhere, and here you have it, back on his bike doing the business.
Old Brooklyn there, just like his brother, showing some skills. He's no-handers, he's suicide, he's bar humps. You watch it, he'll be throwing everything at it.
Mason Stills there from New Plymouth. Good to have Brooklyn Williams and Claire Williams as well there from Tauranga. But Michael Ranford, what a show. Hasn't been on his bike, and he takes out race 20.
The 30-plus male open, Rosenberg, Jeffrey, Rennie, Robinson, Inwood, Feast and Burton coming round was the 94 of Jake Robinson.
Yeah. Jake's out in front and he's just pulling away from the rest of the pack, and he triples that jump at the end of the second straight there. Just like his son.
Here's the 94 plate, Jake. Man, look at he's got a good, 10 bike length lead over the rest of the pack.
Oh, just about wheel to wheel coming into that third corner.
He's over the finish line, mate, and the rest of them only halfway down the straight. Man, that's one awesome racing there by Jake. And our second group of 30-plus male open on the gate, locked and loaded, ready to go. And Steve Amron, who led the memorial ride for Dennis Howlett earlier, he's part of this group. Mick Collins, Pearson, Taupō, Marshall, Watson and Anderson. But it's Kevin Taupō, the 171 plate.
It's the who's who of old boys racing in this class, isn't it?
And I tell you what, Steve Amron's all over the back wheel of Taupō. Let's see if Kevin can hold on to it, because we know what Steve can do. Can he close the gap? Let's wait and see. I'll tell you what, he's breathing down his neck. But on the 496 plate is Matt Collins there from Taupō.
Then Pearson takes a tumble.
Pearson from Hawke's Bay went down, but he's back up.
He's
Great
up
to
on
see.
his feet.
But I think Taupō just held out over Amron and then Collins for the 3. So that's Taupō 1, 2, 3.
I think Pearson's been watching the gymnastics. He just tried to do a full-on tumble there.
We're not at the Olympics, mate. We're at Taupō.
He didn't jump up and do the.
Already we're on to our 30-plus female open. Walker, West, Rennie, Duckett, Newton and Inwood. But it is the 817 of Angela Inwood there from New Plymouth. Where, of course, the Taranaki Regional Champs are being hosted in October. So, again, another one to look forward to, ladies and gentlemen, in another few weeks' time. But at the moment, it is the Inwood show from New Plymouth. She leads them down this third straight. The 140 of Duckett there from Rotorua. She had a strong showing, Aaron, a few weeks back there at the Winter Series in Taupō and Rotorua.
She did a great job, and she's doing a great job again today. She's got that 2 spot in there, down that last straight there.
And I think that was Mother Rennie from Hamilton. Sonia sitting there in the 3 spot. So good riding there from Inwood from New Plymouth. She'll take out race 23.
And we've got the junior superclass lined up. Burden, Olsen, Kelly, Wallace, O'Neill and McNabb.
Oh, and the race is
Oh,
on.
we're going three wide into that first corner. I think the NZ3 takes it.
So these are the first of our money races, brought to you by Williams Brothers Construction and Bevan NZ Services. This is where the money starts talking. But I tell you what, look at the NZ3 plate of tape, Burden. That's not tape. Sorry, I'm Brooke O'Neill, is it? Yeah, Brooke O'Neill from Taumuru. How did I get that wrong, mate?
And then in the 2 spots, Max Olsen.
But O'Neill will take out race 24. Already up to the gate already. Race 25's coming down this first straight. And it looks like none other than Matty Newcomb from Rotorua. But we've got Nielsen Urata as well, sitting there in the 2 spot. So at the moment it's Rotorua 1-2 as they go down the second straight. And the junior superclass brought to you by Williams Brothers Construction and Ben NZ event. Changing of the guard, was it? No, not quite.
Almost. Nielsen's giving her a run for, is that Nielsen? He's giving her a run for her money.
He certainly is, mate. Tell you what, battle is well on for the 2-3-4. But Maddie Newcomb, the Mighty 11's captain from last year, too good. She'll take out the first of the junior superclass.
Do you think Maddie might have slowed down just to tease him a wee bit, maybe?
Playing games, you reckon, mate?
Yeah, mate.
As we move on to our next group of intermediate superclasses, the next age group up, Poynton Smith, Clifford, Ludlam and White.
It's good to see Ludlam back up on his feet after the spill he took before. Straight back into it, holding the second place right behind Nixon as they come into their third straight. He's not going to let him have it, but then we've got the 822 from Howlett coming up, trying to challenge for that second spot.
This is a bit like the age group made in the last race.
Oh, it's close. I would say that the 822 from Howlett has just put Ludlam at the post for the second.
So I think Poynton took that one out over the Howlett rider, and then Ludlam from Taupō for the 3.
And here we go, race 27, intermediate superclass. Cameron Wallace, Zane Williamson, Xavier Bell, Jacob White, and Noah Evans. Oh, the battle for first, second, and third is really hot at the moment.
It's Cameron leading the way, I think it is, the NI3.
Yes, Cameron in first. Overtakers.
Not quite, but no.
Finally holds him off.
Noah used that jump in the second.
Is he going to have another go into this corner?
I tell you what, Zane Williamson's also part of the action, mate. Anything can happen going down this last straight.
Noah, you need a pedal if you want to hold on to that.
But it looks like Wallace and Abbott will take out over Williamson and then, of course, Noah. Rightio, these are the big bangers. These are the senior superclass, and the gates let down here at Taupō. Atkinson, Rennie, Mason, Lawrence, Brentford, Sargentson and Wallace. But it looks like... sure who that is in the front will miss them actually, so we round. I tell you what, this is one fast and furious group as they make their way into that second corner. I think that might be... I'm not sure, mate. Who was that at the front? We'll catch them when they come into the competition. 476. There we have it. John O'Sargentson. How could we not see that?
Easy to go too fast to read their plates, mate.
Prescriptions need to be strengthened a little bit.
And I think there was Lewis Atkinson sitting there in the 1 spot, and then maybe Mason for the 3.
And here we go, senior superclass, race 29. They're coming down in their wheelchairs. Mason Stills, Matthew Wimmers, Tom Lambert, Angus Thompson, Robert Nelson, John Hayes, and Kevin Capeppo.
But it is Gus the Bus, Angus Thompson there from Taupō. Nice head time jumping into that second corner. In and out they go, pulling down over the tabletop, but it is the 144 sitting back there in the 2 spot at the moment. Sorry, there's Johnny Hayes there from Hamilton. Another rider who's fresh off the plane from the World Champs. But it looks like Gus the Bus, MBR rider, he'll take out race 29, senior superclass.
And here we have the senior female superclass. Hurst, Levins, Bergenstein, Williams, Penny, Mason as they come down into that first corner.
Yeah, that's Brooke Penny from Te Aomuru. She's leading the way, and I think that might be Danica Bedgerson there from Cambridge sitting on the 2 spot.
Field's starting to stretch out as we got.
Make your way down the second straight. Sitting back there in the 3 spot at the moment is the 7-1-1-4, I think it is, of Heavy Earth there from Taupō. Hannah Mason from Tauranga sitting there in the 4 spot. But Brooke Penny will take out race 30, the first of the senior female superclass.
And there we go. That's the end of the first moto. So it should be riders to the pits for the second moto. Riders to the pit. Second moto coming up fast and furious.
So everybody gets ready for their second moto. What's your thoughts on that, on the first round?
It was fast.
It
was
was
really
fast.
fast. It went really quick. What is it? 31 minutes, and we started late, so maybe 25 minutes around.
No sign of winter blues in that round, boys.
No, some great rubber-to-rubber racing as they come around a few of those corners.
Well, you know what they say, Rubbins racing. Do we have the Striders? Can the Striders please make it to the track?
So just in terms of the format today, whilst we go from round to round, so rounds 4 rounds, and then we will have a 10-minute break leading into that quarterfinal, being our 8 to 10 male, and then it'll be roughly another 10 to 15 minutes between the quarters and semis, and the same again, 10 to 15 minutes between the semis and finals. Remembering, of course, between the quarterfinals and semi-finals, so between the quarters and semis, we will be hosting the jump comp. So that will take place between the quarters and semis. No entry fee. There will be some spot prizes. Make your way down to the points up, and we will have 2 groups of riders. The older riders will jump down the second straight, and the younger riders will jump down the third straight. But make your way over to the points up straight after the quarterfinals, and we will get our jump comp underway. And I believe there's also a dance comp coming up, Aaron, between the semis and finals.
Yeah. I do believe it's Manawa and Ross going to comp it out. But here we go. The Striders have started, and they're away. Luke Person, Hayden Williams, Tova Davis, Bodie Mitchell, Mila Rosenberg, and Taylor Lynch. And here they come. Look at this, the 2 fastest ones down here.
You just got to see the smiles on their faces as they're coming down into this corner. Every single one of them's enjoying life at the moment.
It's gold, isn't it, Ross? Means $1 million, mate. Look, it's like they've won gold at the Olympics. When you look at the smile. But a cool sight to see these riders on balance bikes, and I'm sure their goal will be to progress to a micro, leading up to Strider racing. Not Strider, Sprocket racing. And of course,
talking about Sprockets, we're coming up on that right now.
We are, mate, indeed. So these are our 5 and under. So some of these riders could be as young as 3, obviously 4. So they're certainly maybe just fresh off their balance bike. This could be their first season riding their micros, and micros, I guess, is probably where it's at in this age group.
It's another meaning for the word fob, fresh off the balance bike.
Pretty much, mate.
Not fresh off the boat.
Tell you what, when you see kids, you obviously know, Aaron, when you see kids riding balance bikes when they're only 18 months old, it's just phenomenal, eh? Mind-boggling.
It's when they won't go anywhere without their balance bike that you know it's going to be a long road of bikes, more bikes.
Yeah.
Which is good because it means they can't afford cars, girls, or drugs.
No comment.
No comment, Aaron. Anyway, up to the gate, and it's already slapped down. They're not waiting for us. This is our race 32. Sprockets 5 under. Wallace, Jeffrey, Watson, Neil, and Gilgreen. And as he did in that last race, this is the rider from Tauranga, Paddy Gilgreen. He's pulling away over the rest of the pack down the second straight, making his way towards that second quarter. He's saying, catch me if you can, guys.
Harley Wallace is right on his tail as they go round into that second corner.
I tell you what, I've seen this kid ride a bike. Man, he's got skills, eh? Certainly going to be a great kid to watch for the future. Harley Wallace.
I think they all are. Look at them all. Their skills are phenomenal. The balance,
look at
the way they handle those bikes. It's just amazing.
Just their pumping action, mate, at that age group, eh? Getting those arms moving, knowing how to balance their bike, push it through.
I'm 47. I can't pump like that.
But it's Nina Jeffries there from Rotorua. She's sitting in the 3 spot at the moment. And our other Rotorua rider, that must be Hudson Neal, I'm guessing, back there in the 4 spot. But Paddy Gilgreen from Tauranga, he'll take out race 32.
And here we go, race 33, Sprocket 6 mix, Riley Smith, Hannah Inwood, Grayson Perno, Liam Anderson, Asher Maloney, Ludovico Rosenberg, and Luca Robinson.
And we have Riley taking the whole shot on that one as he leads down the second straight. Then we've got the 3-4-2, looks like, of Ludovico Rosenberg, hot on his heels. He's not going to let him have it. He's taking the low line. Is he going to do it? He's side by side coming into that third straight.
The battle's pretty fierce for first, second and third there as they come down this third straight.
Yep, sitting in that 3 spot at the moment. That's our rider there from Hamilton, Anderson, Liam Anderson.
Go, Luca!
And the 977 of Hannah Inwood from New Plymouth, looks like, was an Napier NP.
Rightio, we've got our next group of ankle biters up there on the gate. Pearson, Lynch, Duckett, Watson, Mitchell, and the girl there from Cambridge. But I tell you what, the 101 rider, is it, of Duckett from Rotorua, took a real nice, tight, low line and moved from 2 into 1.
Looks like he's going to hold it. He looks like he's holding that there, but we'll see how we go into the second corner there.
Yep, tell you what, I'm sure Mitchell wants to claw back the gap. He had the lead, but Duckett was too strong going into that first quarter. But at the moment, the Rotorua rider, he's got the 101 plate, powering his way down this rhythm section.
Yefany, go, buddy, go!
But tell you what, Mitchell there from Te Aroha, he wants a piece of the action alongside Watson there from Hamilton, who's sitting in the 3 spot.
That battle for 2 and 3 is awesome. As they come down there, there's some nice air time going with some tricks. I think he's going to enter the jump competition.
Yeah, save them for later.
Exactly, saving the best for the jump comp. Coming up between our quarterfinal and semis.
And we've got the Sprocket 7 mix lined up of McBride, Griffin, O'Leary, Sinclair, Burton, Ryan, and Cortese. As they're coming down, it looks like the 993 of Hudson Ryan taking the whole shot on that one as he opens up a bit of a lead coming into the second straight. It looks a bit of a battle on for third as the field starts to stretch out.
Archer Griffin there from Cambridge, though, holding that 2 spot.
And there's Harry Sinclair bringing up the number 3.
Going to have to work hard, though, if they want to close the gap on the 993 of Ryan there from New Plymouth. He's pulling out to a nice strong lead over the 919 rider there from Cambridge, Griffith. But the rider there from New Plymouth, he's going to be too strong in the Sprocket 7 mix, race 35. Moving up to the first of our challenge age groups now. These are our 8 to 10 male open full gate. Riders there from New Plymouth, Tauranga, Hawke's Bay, Rotorua, Hamilton. You look at some of the talent in that age group, and there's certainly a few boys you can lay it down on the track. Let's see what this race is going to deliver.
Just waiting on a couple of riders there.
Just to make sure, ladies and gentlemen, that your riders are up at the gate early. We don't want to hold the other riders whilst they line up waiting. It's not too fast, I would say, Aaron. About 25 minutes, I think, of that first round. That's I call that a nice gentle pace, mate.
Unless we were doing it, and then that'd be hectic.
We'll have to be 2 hours around.
Yeah. Just about take me that long to get around the track, to be honest.
I think the last time I got on my bike, it said, "Oh no, please don't get off."
No, I got on the bike, mate, and that was the first was the last. I won't tell you why. Anyway, the gates started. As it slaps down here in Taupō, Hickey, Ty, Davies, Reynolds, Gilgreen brothers, Piso and Neil.
It's a great start by 600 in lane 1 there as he takes the whole shot.
Sam Hickey. And he's trying to pull out a bigger lead, but the 2 spots trying to hold on to him as they come down that second straight.
Yeah, I think there was Lachlan brothers there from Hamilton. He's sitting in that 2 spot at the moment. Hickey's pulled out. He's saying, "See you later, guys. I've got the afterburners out. I want this race. Catch me if you can." Nice manual's been shown there by Sam Hickey from New Plymouth. Sorry, the 351 plate of Taupō. Apologies there. Taupō sitting there in that 2 spot. He's going to have to work hard if he wants to close the gap, but looks like Hickey from New Plymouth will take it out over Piso for the 2.
I I love how the Winter Series is a really good starting place for kids who aren't sure if they actually want to get into racing. I've noticed over some of the last ones, there's been lots of kids that are starting out their racing with this with the less pressure of a normal race meet, and it's quite good to see.
Well, it's low key, isn't it? It's winter racing. Turn up, enter on the day,
Have some fun.
Just spin the wheels.
Just like this race 37 of the ATT Male Open, Bowie Williams, Blake McIntosh, Donovan Wallace, Zane Pritchard, Jake Crawford, Archie West, Jackson, Bledlidge Shilton, and Archer Brown.
So Donovan Wallace with Taupō taking out that whole shot as he leads into that second corner as well. But he's hot on his heels. He's not going to let him have it.
Is that Bowie Williams?
It could be Bowie.
Yeah,
The 1-4-1 of
bit
Bowie
of a
Williams.
crash there with Crawford. Not sure who the other rider is, but
I think they might have rubbed
bar
handlebars. Bar to bar action. Robbins Racing. Both of them look maybe a little bit sore, a little bit shaken.
just a reminder, parents, please remain off track for safety reasons and leave it to our paramedics to deal with any fallen riders. But yeah, the bar-to-bar action, mate, these riders, mate, they're not giving anyone an inch, are they? You give me an inch, mate, and they'll try and creep in there.
Yeah, mate, they'll definitely take that mile, eh?
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, going back to what you were talking about before, Aaron, like Winter Series racing, some of the riders who just want to experience what riding is at another track, experience what riding is with other riders, because you tend to just ride at your track with the same riders week in, week out.
Yeah, and here they go. They're getting back up. This is awesome to see. Awesome round of applause from everybody out there. These guys are jumping back on their bikes and carrying on around the track there.
Jacob Crawford there from Tauranga. Give him a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Likewise with Archer Brown there from Taupō as well. Back up on their bikes, and I'm sure they'll be back strong for round 3.
They'll be going back to get some lollies and some hot chips from mum and dad to appease the pain.
Give them all that good stuff, mate, to make them feel good.
Just ask mum and dad for a cup of coffee, and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Can of Coke, mate.
A crash deserves a trip to the tuck shop, doesn't it?
Sure
Definitely.
does.
8 to 10 male open race 38 here.
None other than Max Olsen from Rotorua. He got the whole shot in race number 38.
Then we've got the 109 of Harris O'Leary right behind him.
It's the Cambridge rider, of course, where the BMX NZ North Island titles are, as we've already said, coming up again in 2 months' time.
And there goes Rexy. Known in the Rotorua club as Sexy Rexy. As he comes down here, he's in 4th spot, which is good because these guys are all a lot older than him, but he's doing really well. Go Rexy! Sitting
there in that 3 spot as well, Oliver Lehard there from Tauranga. He's going to cross the line in the 3, but the rider there from Rotorua, Max Olsen, the 940, he'll take out race 38.
And we got Spider-Man lining up in lane 1 on this race. He's famous amongst the Taupō, the Taupō BMX club.
Perrin Humphrey, mate. It's the
one of the friendliest little chaps you'll find around.
Good stuff to see, but it's none other than the man there from Te Awa Mutu, Tate Burden. He's got the Mohawk helmet on. Maybe that Mohawk creates aerodynamics, gives him that extra point of difference.
Maybe he's been watching Cobra Kai, the guy.
Oh, look at that ear tie, mate.
I know, whips it a little bit sideways there.
Don't get too cocky because the NZ2's right on your heels.
And we know what George Wu from Hamilton can do. He's certainly, once again, a boy. He's got the skills. Tate Burden's having fun, but he's going to have to go hard to the line. I think he might have just held it over George Wu from Hamilton. But once again, Winter Series racing, riders having fun. That's what it's about, man.
That's it, eh? Just throw your bike around and see how you go. And here we go. 8 to 10 male open, race 40. Charlie Mitchell, Roman Thompson, James Anderson, Enzo Torrance, Blake Lynch, and Logan Healy, Nico Rosenberg.
And Enzo Torrance leads the group as they come down that second straight.
That whole shot into that first corner can actually make a difference. You see them, if they get in there nicely and they come out, they can pull their lead out quite a bit as they come out of that out of that first corner.
So you have to make a decision not quite early on. Do they take it in fast and low and then come out on top, or do they take it high and then come out really fast?
And you've only got that split second to make a decision on that, Ross. It's not like you can sit back and watch and then decide. You've got a split second to decide whether you go high or low, like you said.
If you try and take that low line, you've got to shave off a lot of speed before you end up running long.
Yeah, 100%.
And here we go. We've got Perrine Rennie, Matilda Burley, Alice Jeffrey, and Pippa Spence. Didn't quite catch who got the whole shot on that one.
But it's the local lass of Matilda Burley from
Matilda
Taupō. She's pulling away at the moment. Matilda Burley, you've got Rennie, Jeffries and Spence as well. They're your 2, 3, 4. But it is Burley from Taupō leading the way down the third straight. But it was the 969 rider of Jeffries from Rotorua over the 215 of Rennie from Hamilton, and Pippa Spence from Hamilton as well, sitting there in the 4.
Oh, she needs to pedal. They need a pedal if she wants to hold on to second. She needs to start pedaling. Pedal, Alice.
Right, and here we have the 8 to 10 females: Kalia Crocker, Leah Mould, Mika Wallace, Alicia Ashton and Amy Pocock. Great start by Mika as she comes down into that first corner, easily taking that whole shot.
Kalia Crocker right on her tail, though, not letting her have it easy.
Fierce competition between these two. They're great mates, but when it comes to the track, they don't give each other an inch.
See you at the finish line, is what it's about.
Exactly.
And that's what I love about BMX. You shake your hand when you go over the finish line, but when you're out there, you're fierce competitors, as you say. But Mika Wallace and Taupō, look at her going for it, man. She's got the head down, has a sneaky look over her shoulder to see where Crocker is.
Mould's got a good command over the third place there as well.
Already we've got the green flag for our next race. We're not mucking around here in Taupō. Rightio, the gate slaps down, and these are your 11 to 12 female open. But it is the NZ1, the skinny digit of Maddie Newcomb and from Rotorua. She's leading over the 129 of Lily Rose Morahu from Te Awamutu, sitting there in that 2 spot at the moment. Burton, Rennie and McCarroll, they're your 3, 4, 5. But it is Maddie Newcomb pushing her way down this third straight.
She makes it look so easy there, pumping down that third straight. Just makes it look like it's so effortless.
Effortless, exactly, Aaron. But it is Nessie Rennie from Hamilton, the NZ3, sitting in the 3 spot. But Maddie Newcomb, she'll take out, like she did in the last one, race 43 for the 11 to 12 female open.
And here we go with the 11 to 12 male open, race 44. We have Levi Morahu, Londre Dietlefs, Abel Burton, Jackson Carroll, Arlo Rosen and Alex Morley. Didn't quite catch that in the first spot there.
It was a 660 of...
Oh, Levi Morahu out in front. Absolutely awesome as he comes in around that corner. The second and third, though, right on his tail. They're not going to let him take it away. They're just definitely going to make him work for it as they come down. We've got the... I think it's the... Oh, I didn't actually catch that. Oh, is there a changing of the guard? Not quite sure up front.
It's the Te Awamutu rider, wasn't it? Went on the outside. As we cast our eyes back up to the gate for our race 44, Morahu. Sorry, we've got Udata, Kelly, O'Neill, Sears, Nixon, Sinclair and Ryan. But it looks like it's the 118 of Jack Kelly there from Capital, from the Wellington region, who's made his way up to Taupō. He's leading the pack over the NBR match components rider of O'Neill. He's sitting there in that 2 spot, breathing down his neck. O'Neill looks like he's going to take the low line, and he's going to move from the 2 into the 1 spot over the Capital rider. Good riding there by Brookie. Nice manuals as well, but at the moment the Capital rider's wanting to grab it back. Let's see if this last straight can change the order. But it looks like Brooke O'Neill from Te Awamutu. He'll take out race 45 over Kelly from Capital.
And we've got the 11 to 12s lined up. Lucas, Duckett, Rennie, Smith, McNabb and Straven. And as we try and eye the plate that comes through, although it's side by side, that was too close to call as to who would take the whole shot on that one. It's a great bunch as they move down. It's hard to call who's going to take this one at this stage. The lead's changed already 2 or 3 times as they move on to the third straight. Looks like they're going to try and go 3 wide into this third corner.
3 right into this third corner.
Nobody letting anybody have it. Taking the low road. It's going to be close.
Oh my gosh.
It's going to be too close to call from up here.
Oh, not even sure who took it.
So that was basically 3 right, 3 abreast from the first corner to the finish line. That's what we want to see, riders. Bring it on.
And here we go. We've got Noah Evans, Morris Rennie, Colin Ludlam, Caleb Smith, Tyler Davies, Taylor Mortensen, and Nixon Poynton. Who have we got in the...
It's got the 175.
Oh, yeah, that's...
closely beating up
Evans.
Nixon.
Nixon Poynton making him work for it.
Oh, Nixon looks like he's just taken up.
Oh, but Noah came in low and pushed. That's Rob racing right there.
Nixon's going up the outside, though. He's trying to get on the inside of the 175 rider.
Hard.
Oh, and he drops
changing
again.
of the guard.
Oh, he's got a sprint. No, we got a sprint finish here. Who's going to take it?
Oh!
I think it might have been... it might have been Nixon.
I don't know, mate, because they changed constantly from
2
corner to
races in
corner.
a row, just too close to call.
Good racing,
This
boys.
is so awesome.
You're making us.
So
They're making us work for our money, mate. We've got to watch it. Your full gate of 13 to 14 mixed open. Race 48.
We've got Marshall, Wallace, West, Williamson, Bell, White, and Clifford. So a bit of sibling rivalry as they come down into that first corner.
Yeah, it looks like our NI3 of Cameron Wallace, he's taken the lead over the Howlett rider of White. He's sitting back there in that 2 spot at the moment. But at the moment it is Cameron Wallace here from Hamilton. White's overtaken him going down towards the end of that second straight. He's leading the pack as they come back towards us. Wallace has had to settle for the 2 at the moment. The 244 of Zane Williamson from Hamilton. The 131 of Liam Clifford from Tauranga sitting in the 4.
Oh, not anymore.
But Wallace from Howlett, he'll take out race 48. Good riding, boys. Race 49, and we're only about 53 minutes into the day. Certainly keeping us on our toes, and the gate's slapped down already. These are your 15 to 16 mixed open. And it looks like the 4 plate of Jackson Lawrence. He was sitting in the 1, but he's had to drop back for the 2.
And here we go. Looks like they're going to go 3 by 3. All closely bunched up as they come around into that second corner. The lead's already changed twice as they come around into that third corner. We've got the 195.
Zeb Pickford from Cambridge. He's leading it at the moment.
I think he's going to hold on to it, but it was good, thick racing as they came down through second dude straight there.
Moving on to race 50. These are our 17 to 29 mixed open. Ranford, Williams and Stills from New Plymouth, but it's none other than the legend, the comeback kid, Michael Ranford. Was not really a kid now, he's a man. He's got the 1-2-4 plate on. Look at him power away down that second straight, jumps into that second corner, hasn't been on his bike, and he comes back and shows off his true class. But sitting back there in that 2 and 3 spot at the moment is the 1-2-3 and the 1 and the 55 side by side of Williams and Stills. Ranford's just coasting. He's going to have to work if he wants to take it out. But Michael Ranford over Williams and Stills for your 2-3.
And here we go, 30-plus male open. Ken Feist, Jake Robinson, Vince Anderson, Dwayne Inwood, Matt Collins, Kevin Tomepo, and Rick Person. And again, it's Mr. Robinson as he comes down here. And here's to you, Mr. Robinson. You can pedal faster than all I know.
Don't give up your day job.
We're in the singing club now, mate.
Kevin Tomepo, hold on his heels.
Yeah, but Jakey from Rotorua.
Kevin's not going to let him have it. He's pushing him hard.
We know what Matt Collins can do as well on the 496. I'll tell you what, Collins has gone up the outside. He said, see you later, Kevin. I'll take the 2. But Jake Robinson, Rotorua, he'll take out race 51.
30-plus male open, race 52. Ben Watson, Tony Burton, Stuart Marsh, Johan Rosenberg, Grant Rennie, Steve Amarin, and Nick Jeffrey.
Tell you what, Steve Amber, mate, he went on a 45-degree angle going around that first corner, got down low and went from the 2 into the 1. He got the whole shot.
He was placing a lot of trust in the rubber on his tyres as he came flying through
100%,
there.
mate. He must have had the air well pumped up there, mate, to hold out.
I think number 2 is Nick Jeffrey. He's going wide and he's dropping low. What a move. That brought him up
Nick
really
Jeffries,
close.
he went across, but I don't think he's going to have the speed. Steve's just rolled down that last straight and managed to keep on the pace and take out race 52.
And we got the classy females in the 30-plus female open of Angela Englewood, Kayla Newton, Amy Duckett, Sonia Rennie, Debs West and Courtney Walker. It's the 817.
Angela Inwood. She takes the whole shot, but Amy Duckett is not letting her have it for free.
It's a bit of a repeat of the first race where Inwood took it out, and I tell you what, it wasn't too far behind her.
Well, Duckett took a nice low line there and crawled back a few metres, come down into that third straight.
Yeah. And we've got Mother Rennie, Sonia from Hamilton. She's got the National Series 1 plate on. Sitting there in that 3 spot at the moment. The 418 of Newton from Hamilton sitting in the 4. But Inwood from New Plymouth, she'll take it out over Amy Duckett from Rotorua.
And here we go. We're lining up now up on the gate for the junior superclass. We've got Brock O'Neill, Nielsen Uirata, Jack Kelly, Kate Burden, Maddie Newcomb and Dylan Smith.
This is where money talks. Proudly brought to you by Williams Brothers Construction and Bevan and Zed Event Services. Who's going to take home the purse today? Let's wait and see, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about getting maximum points throughout your motos leading into that final so that you can take a nice, comfortable purse and maybe buy mum and dad something on the way home. Fill up the gas tank. Who knows, Aaron?
Or some mixed lollies at the dairy.
Oh, the $20 mix bag.
Oh, yeah, now you're talking.
But it is none other than the MBR rider of Brooke O'Neill. He went down low, got the whole shot in that first corner. I'm sure Nelson Urata will be in amongst the mix there somewhere as well. Maddie Newcomb.
Comes in third in there, but she keeps it nice and low. Coming in, pulls back some metres on second there.
I think that might be Jack Kelly, is it, from Capital? He's been riding strong today as well, sitting in that 2 spot.
Low, Maddie.
But at the moment it is...
and Nielsen's coming in, he's attacking for 4th, but I don't think he's going to quite have the...
not quite there, mate.
No, not quite, but really good effort.
Certainly throwing it out there, but Brooke O'Neill, he'll take out Junior Superclass, race 54. And already moving on to our next group of Junior Superclass. This has got Carol McNabb, Burton, Rennie, Wallace and Olsen, but it is the legend of Maxie Olsen from Rotorua, the 940 plate. He got the whole shot, he's leading the way, past the tuck shop, down that second straight.
Mate, if that was me, I'd be stopping in at the tuck shop on my way past.
I'd be asking for a drive-through, mate. I wouldn't be stopping. Hand out the window.
Yeah, I think there's a missed opportunity there, isn't there?
Most definitely, but Max is holding on to that first place. It looks like he might be able to keep it all the way to the end.
Tell you a battle there for the 2-3 between Carol and... not sure who that was in the 3, actually. Was that Wallace? Yeah, Mika Wallace. But good riding there from our junior superclass as we move on to the next older group of intermediate superclass.
Noah Evans, Jacob White, Liam Clifford, Caleb White, Nixon Poynton.
But as Nixon Poynton again, I think that's Noah Evans, is it, sitting in that 2 spot at the moment?
No, Noah Evans is in 4th, but he's just come down through.
I'll tell you what, White's gone on that inside line once again.
Oh,
he's moved across
he's been
though,
shut out.
Poynton.
Oh.
Pushed out the back, Poynton's, White's going to come back again, give it
he's
another
gonna
nudge.
have a crack at it. I don't think he quite made it, but that was a great
Got to be
effort.
honest, I don't want to call it.
No.
Good example, where you don't give up to the finish line, man, because those two just battled it out all the way to the finish line. Well, the intermediate superclass, this is our second group here, out here on the track already.
Xavier Bell, Cameron Wallace, Zane Williamson, Caleb Smith, Cohen Ludlam.
But it's the Cameron Wallace show at the moment. He's got the NI3 plate on.
Cohen's not letting him have it, though. Cohen's going to take the low line. He's putting the pressure on, trying to force a mistake.
He is. Breathing down his back. Tell you what, Wallace is going to have to work hard for it because Ludlam's trying to close it and sitting on Ludlam's back wheels. Williamson there from Hamilton as well. But looks like the rider there from Hamilton, Cameron Wallace, NI3, he'll take out race 57. Moving up to our Big Bangers Senior Superclass, race 58.
And this is where the rubber meets the road. These guys got a lot of hours underneath them on this track.
Certainly do. We've got Bomber Nelson sitting out there in lane 8, but it looks like it's the John O'Sargison show at the moment. The 476. Over the next rider there's Louis Atkinson from East City. Nice air time shown there by Louis. Once again, good to have riders come back, such as John O, out there spinning the wheels, like Michael Ranford earlier as well.
And taking such a commanding lead as he comes around that third corner.
James Wallace sitting back there in the 3 spot from Hamilton, but John O'Sargison, the 476 rider from Taupō, too good, too strong, race 58.
It's amazing how these guys just possess such natural talent that they can just jump on their bike after a hiatus and just...
They're freaks, mate. That's what you call them.
I know. And speaking of freaks, here we go. Race 59, Senior Superclass. Mike Ranford again, Joel Amron, John Hayes, Mason Stills, Grant Rennie, Daniel Mason, Angus Thompson. First and second are starting to pull away from the rest, and absolute awesome airtime over there. Oh, no, third and fourth are right on their tail.
Gus the Bus, mate. He's going side by side with our 74 rider of Johnny Hayes there from Hamilton.
Oh,
Ranford went low as well.
Ranford takes a real low line on that one.
Woo, that takes balls to do that, mate. Considering he hasn't been on his bike either. Show no fear.
All right, so this is the last race of Moto 2. So if riders can please head to the pits, and we can have striders heading down to the track as well.
This is our senior female superclass. Mason, Levins, Burgesson, Williams, Penny and Hurst. And it looks like Brooke Penny. She's leading the pack. Hannah Mason from MBR sitting back there in the 2 spot at the moment. Danica Burgesson from Cambridge sitting there in the 3. Mason's going to have to work hard for it because Burgesson's breathing down her neck. But it's Brooke Penny. She's the championship under-23 rider. She's leading the pack at the moment. Hannah Mason sitting back there in the 2. Burgesson from Cambridge is in the 3, but she's all over Hannah Mason. Sitting there in that 4 spot at the moment. And I think that might be Olivia Levinson. Abby Hurst from Taupō sitting there in the 4. But Brooke Penny, senior female superclass, race 60, as we now move on to round 3. Wow, that's quick. That's scintillating speed, Matt.
Oh, that's a big word, scintillating.
Scintillating.
Scintillating action
Right,
at its best.
it's too early on a Sunday for that kind of word.
But no, it's certainly been a good event thus far, and it's only going to get better as the day heats up with our racing action. Spice have got a bit of a pause here as well. Once again, thank you to all our sponsors who are helping with delivering round 4 of the Central Region Winter Series. And big shout out to Full Flavour Internet, Placemakers, Rockcoat, DPA Accountants, Total Sport, and sponsoring our Whole Shot Wholesome Concrete. And our Superclass sponsors, Williams Brothers Construction, Bevan NZ Event Suppliers. And the event that we're all looking forward to between our quarters and semis is the Williams Brothers Construction Jump Comp. That's going to be fun. Looking forward to that, Aaron.
Yeah, it should be awesome. They've already been starting to show their skills out there now. So
exactly.
What's it going to be like? It's going to be a show.
There's been some good airtime already, mate. Some good sideways whoops, as we call it. So anything, I'm sure, will count. Anything will go down. Be 2 groups. There'll be a younger age group and an older age group. The older ones will do the 2nd straight. The younger ones will race down the 3rd straight in their jump competition.
And our striders are underway. We've got Taylor Lynch, Mila Rosenberg, Bodie Mitchell, Luke Pearson, Hayden Williams, Tova Davies. Those smiles again as they come into that first corner, enjoying life.
Seem to be getting faster and faster every lap they do too. So I think our gold medals for the Taupō Olympics are underway.
Taupō! Meant to add that French flavour to it, Aaron.
Taupō.
Taupō!
Oh, Taupō.
Taupō, boy! Taupō!
Taupō. The Taupō Olympics.
But just a reminder to all as well, so the Dennis Howlett Central Region Winter Series, the grand finale will be hosted in Tauranga in 2 weeks' time. Sunday the 25th of August. So make sure you get that date into your calendars and make your way up to Tauranga for the grand finale, round 5, where of course the overall club of the series will also be awarded.
And here we go, Sprockets 5 and under. Nina Jeffrey, Charlie Watson, Harley Wallace, Paddy Gilgreen, Hudson Neal. And it's the, I didn't actually catch who that is in first. Looks like Harley Wallace is still in second there, but he's going to make him work for it.
You can tell Harley, mate, because he's got the long hair, curly hair, mate, bouncing around at the back.
Yeah, the whole family, like long hair. Nixon's, my own son's taken to having long hair now.
What do you call Adam's hair then, mate? I'm looking at Adam up there on the hill. Better be careful, eh, man? Might get kicked out of the site.
Yeah, he's bigger than you.
Anyway, there's Paddy Gilgreen there from Tauranga. He's not listening to us. He's powering his way around the track, and he's going to cross over the finish line and take out race 62.
He's like, I'm not listening to this rubbish.
I wouldn't listen to us, mate. Be too much of a distraction.
And here we go, race 63, Sprocket 6 mixed. Ludovico Rosenberg, Liam Anderson, Carter Lynch, Luca Robinson, Jordan Person, and Riley Smith, followed by Finn Watson as well.
Tell you what really helps when you have riders with numbers on their jersey.
I know.
It's a real great help for us commentators, isn't it?
Yeah, because I'm, my eyesight, I'm getting old, starting to fade.
And none other than the rider who's got the jersey number on his back, that's Rosenberg from Te Aomuru. Well done, Ludovico. You're certainly helping us commentators out. And the 861 plate. No, it must be 661 of Riley Smith there from Taupō. Sitting there in that 2 spot, but our rider there from Te Aomuru, I think he just held on to that, and he'll take out our Sprocket 6 mix. Good cheers there from the sideline. Nice way to see. Nice to see when you hear that crowd support, cheering on the younger riders.
You're talking about the 25th of August. On the 30th of August is the Pump Track Nationals in the Hawke's Bay.
Yep, that's where it's all going to happen, mate. The UCI Pump Track Nationals, too, isn't it?
Yeah, like all of these guys could actually enter. They've got the pumping skills for sure, like especially, look at that, we've got Finn Duckett right out in front there. He's taken the whole shot and just run away with the race so far.
So you going to enter the Pump Track Nationals, Aaron?
No.
That was a very Chris Sharp no, mate. Age is no barrier, dude.
Oh, I don't know.
Anyway, it's the Duckett show here from Rotorua. Here's the Sprocket 6 mix. Look at that nice, low, sleek line he took. Sneaky look over his shoulder, over that tabletop. And Finn Duckett from Rotorua, he'll take out race 64. Well done, Finn. Tell you what, that Rotorua crowd made it pretty vocal. That's where all the cheering seems to be coming from.
I know, right?
Hey, what are you feeding them down there?
They're just proud to be out of Rotorua, that's all.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
Hoo-ha and pork bones, bro.
So we've got the Sprocket 7 mixed of Griffin, O'Leary, Sinclair, McBride, Cortese, Burton and Ryan.
It's because we do our hangi in those heated pits in the park there, brother.
But it is Hudson Ryan there from New Plymouth. Of course, New Plymouth is hosting the Oceania Champs in February. Man, we've got a busy calendar coming up when you look at it. But at the moment, it's the 993 leading the way over the 919 of Archer Griffin from Cambridge, sitting there in that 2 spot. But Hudson Ryan from New Plymouth, good to have you here, buddy. You'll take out race 65. And the gate's slapped down already. This is our race 66, our 8 to 10 male open. And I think he's changed his jersey. Donovan Wallace, he's got a Taupō German jersey on now. He's leading the pack as they make their way down that second straight into that second corner. But it's all about Donovan Wallace at the moment. He's leading over the rest of the pack. Let's see if they can close the gap on him.
There's certainly a battle there on for second and third. Got the 6-6. Pretty sought after play that one, in the 7-2-8 betting for second and third.
Yeah, Blake Lynch and Logan Healy.
Yeah, and they went hard to the finish line too there, between Lynch and Healy, between your 2-3. But Donovan Wallace, the 147, he'll take out the 8 to 10 male open. Race 66.
And we've got race 67 in the starters' hands at the moment with Lorenzo Torrens, Harris O'Leary, Thor Piso, Perrin Humphrey, Jacob Smith, Blake McIntosh and Bowie Williams.
And the gate slaps down, and it looks like the rider from the 351 plate, Thor Piso from Hamilton. No, he's had to settle back in the rest of the pack. It is the 125 plate of Enzo Torrens here from Tiaroa, I think it is. He's leading the way, has a look over his left-hand shoulder to see where the other rider is. What does he has to do? He's having another look as well, because I tell you what, that rider sitting there in the 2 spots, breathing down his back. That is the 141 of Bo Williams here from Taupō. But at the moment it is the Enzo Torrens.
Bowie makes a big push on the inside. Is he going to be able to do it?
Williams! I tell you what, Williams pushed Torrens all the way to the finish line. We'll leave that to the system to decide. Good riding. They certainly need to pump it up, boys. Because this action's getting faster and tighter.
And here we go, 8 to 10 male open, race 68. Ted Gilgreen, Jackson, Blackledge Shilton, Rex Olsen, Nico Rosenberg, Sam Hickey, George Wu, Magnus Davis. Didn't quite catch who was in the number 1 spot there, but he's definitely running away with it. Number 2, though, is chasing him down. Come around that second corner, keeping it nice in the middle there, making sure that they're in the right spot to come down the 3rd straight. And who have we got?
Still Sam Hickey, mate.
Sam Hickey still out in front there.
George Wu from Hamilton.
George Wu on the attack, but not quite enough to just get up there.
Looks like Rosenberg, he's going to have to settle for the 3. But Sam Hickey, he's putting on a great show here today. And George Wu is certainly pushing him all the way to the finish line as well.
So I just had a look at scores to have a look at that last race between Bowie and Lorenzo, and it came down to 1/10 of a second. Bowie Williams just putting him at the post by 1/10 of a second. Yeah. How's that for close racing?
And it's only winter series. It's not even the summer season as yet.
Imagine how the summer season's going to go. These races are really putting it down for the winter series. The summer series is going to be absolutely epic.
Scintillating action, mate.
Scintillating, there's that word again. But hey, we're back into the 8 to 10 males. James Anderson, Tate Burden, I think, has got the whole shot. Charlie Mitchell, Cole Gould, Oliver Letha, Fletcher Mason, Archie West, Ezra Reynolds.
Tate pulls some big air going down that second straight there. He's quite confident in his abilities. He's not even pedaling as he comes out of that corner.
He had a look over his shoulder in that second corner and basically just cruised around. But we've got sitting there in that 2 spot at the moment. It's 218 and the 925 of West and Lehard from Tauranga. But Tate Burden, you are putting on a sideshow out there today, and you'll take out race 69. I hope you're doing the jump comp, Tate. You're certainly giving us a show already.
Yes, and here we go, 8 to 10 male open. Archie Brown, Robin Thompson, Lachlan Brothers, Carter Mould, Max Olsen. Who else we got? Max Olsen, Blake Ty, Zane Pritchard. I do believe Max Olsen got the whole shot. He's doing well in the whole shot today. And he's, like Tate Burton, just putting on a show of his own.
Archer Brown moving up into second place there. Had a fall earlier today, but that's obviously shaking that off as he's pushing through.
Oh, makes it look like it didn't even happen.
Nah.
Yeah, we breed them strong in BMX, mate. Good to see. Anyway, Archer Brown from Taupō sitting there in that 3. Again, nice skills being shown by these boys. But Max Olsen, once again, he'll take out the race for race 70.
And here we got the 8 to 10 females. These girls are anything but powder puffs of Mika Wallace, Alicia Ashton, Leah Mould and Perian Renee.
Now these girls certainly lay it on. They're certainly putting the afterburners out. Mika Wallace, look at her. She's pulling away over the 757 ride of Leah Mould. You know what this girl can certainly do. She's a talented class act, Mika Wallace. Does ballet, mate, during the week. Get that.
It's crazy. We often, who bike in her helmet, and all her gear gets here before her.
Yep.
And then Mum comes running in with Mika just before practice starts. A very committed family.
And then sometimes they go straight from ballet to the dirt jumps at Spa Park, and she stays in her ballet gear and just jumps her bike in her ballet gear.
It's insane, isn't it? But I tell you what, ballet must teach you, or develop your core strength, which of course is important in BMX. You know, moving back onto our next group of 8 to 10 female opens.
And we've got Kalia Crocker taking the whole shot quite convincingly on that one. She's pulling out a massive lead already, even on the first corner.
Just goes to show why she's a bit of a challenge for Mika, and it's good that there's races that actually manage to give them a little bit of a challenge, because otherwise you'd be bored.
Exactly,
you know?
exactly.
Sure would, mate. But it's Matilda Burley as well. And Amy Peacock, I think they're your 2-3 at the moment, but it is the 98 of Kalia Crocker. She's got a
What a
nearly a
convincing
whole
win by
straight
Kalia.
lead over the rest of the pack. Pocock sitting there in the 2, and Burley sitting there in the 3 at the moment. Jeffries and Spence out there as well, having a great day, but Kalia Crocker, massive win over the rest of the pack.
And here we go, 11 to 12 female open. Nessie Rennie, Lily Rose Morahu, Maya Burton, Maddie Newcomb, Peyton Carroll. Again, Maddie Newcomb taking the whole shot. And she comes down this second straight. She's got an excellent pumping ability. She absolutely owns it when she comes into the pumping, especially in that second and third straight.
With the ponytail bobbing away there from Maddie Newcomb. Same there with Morahu as well, the 129 plate. Lily Rose. But Maddie Newcomb from Rotorua. She'll take out race 73, and the gate slapped down already for race 74 of today, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to get the whole shot on this one? Yep, once again, it's the NBR match components rider of Brooke O'Neill. He's pulled out over the rest of the pack. It's a rider there from Taupō, I think it is. Is it James Sinclair? Must be sitting back there in the 2 spot. The number on his shirt doesn't correspond with the list, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah, it is James.
It is
sitting there in
James.
the number. Yep, the NZ7 of James Sinclair.
But it's the Te Aomuru rider sitting there in the 1 spot. Taupō for 2. The 601 rider there from Howlett, Dylan Smith, sitting in the 3 spot. But Brooke O'Neill, NBR, will take out race 74.
Race 75, we've got Abel Burton, Guthrie McNabb, Levi Morahu, Jack Kelly, Toby Ryan, Daniel Lucas.
The 1-1. We have the 118 of Jack Kelly taking the lead into that second straight.
He's absolutely owning it down the second straight too. He's come around that second corner. He's almost at the end of it before the others start it.
The battle's on for third.
So in terms of time, my understanding is to be a 10-minute break from round 4 to
So every single one of them are pushing as they're coming down that third straight, round the third corner.
Yeah, it's good racing to watch when they're that close. They weren't too far apart, to be fair.
And
And
you
here we go, Tennyson Shraven, Nielsen Uedata, Jackson Carroll, Jack Duckett, Alex Morley, Nixon Sears. We've got Nielsen Uedata in the front. Nielsen owning it through that first corner, but he's going to have to work for it now because they're all starting to reel him back in. Go, Nixie! Go, buddy!
More great racing as they cross the line together in that second space.
Yeah, we've got race 76 out there on the track now into this first corner they go. It looks like Wallace there, I think it is, from Hamilton. Cameron Wallace, he's got the NI3 plate. He's leading the pack over our Rotorua rider. There must be Noah Evans sitting there in that 2 spot at the moment. Oh, I tell you what, Noah Evans has moved from 3 up into 1. Nice low line taken there by Noah. But Cameron Wallace, we know what he can do.
Side by side.
Yeah, sure is. Nixon pointed and actually he's moved up into the 1. Wallace has had to drop back to the 3. But
Looks like Nixon just took that.
took it just out there over Noah Evans.
You have the 13 to 14 mix of Clifford, Ludlam, White, Rene, White, West and Davies as they come round. It looks like Ludlam takes the whole shot into that first corner, pulling out a little bit of a lead, but there's the Howlett shirt right behind him, pushing him hard.
Tell you what, our wider there from Howlett, Jacob White, he's certainly putting on a good show today. And we got the NZ5 of Conlon there from Taupō. He's having to work hard because White's been all over his back wheel. And Liam Clifford there from Tauranga as well, sitting back there in that 3 spot. Righty on the gate slaps down here already in Taupō for the Dennis Howlett Winter Series race 79. And in and out of this tight first-hand sweeper they go. That's the 108 rider. I'm not sure who that is, but we'll catch them when they come back towards us. Tell you what, this is a one tight, close group going into that second corner. There's not so much between. I tell you what, it could be anyone from 1 to 8 at the moment who will take this race out. But it is the 195. He's gone in low and he's going to take the lead over the number 4 rider. So Lawrence and Pickford at the moment. These two are going to go hard to the finish line. But it looks like Seb Pickford from Cambridge, he'll take out race 79. And already we're moving on to race 80 as well. Ranford, Williams, Stills and Williams once again. But it looks like Michael Ranford's just coasting at the moment. Sitting back there in that 2 spot, must be Mason Stills there from New Plymouth. Oh, that was a huge airtime shown there. Must be Brooklyn Williams, is it, from Taupō? Claire Williams from Tauranga, she's sitting in that 3 spot. But I tell you what, the 55 skill set of Mason Stills from New Plymouth. Over Ranford, Claire Williams from Tauranga sitting in the 3. Nice bar hug shown there by Brooklyn Williams, Brookie Williams. He's going to be in this jump comp for sure.
Just rocking it out in the jeans there today.
He is. He's a local legend, of course.
We've got the 30-plus open of Anderson, Watson, Marsh, Robinson, Inwood, Jeffrey and Rosenberg. Nice close pack as they come down that second straight. Oh, he's just coasting, letting everybody have it. Or does he just want the challenge? Oh, he just wants the challenge.
I think they want to go 3 abreast again, Ross.
Well, it's the 94 of Jake Robinson, just not letting everybody have it too easy.
Tell you what, they're having fun, eh? They're laughing as they're going around the track. That was awesome.
Well, if you're not here to have fun.
Oh, totally, mate. Why are you here? Anyway, the gate slaps down here for race 82, our 30-plus mile open. And we've got none other than the local legend of Kevin Taupō sitting in that 1 spot at the moment. I'm sure Steve Amron will be in amongst the action as well. Matty Collins, Grant Rennie, Tony Burton and Kenny Feist from Hutt Valley Thunderbolts.
Kevin literally knows this track like the back of his hands. Any night you'll often find him down here just rolling or sweeping the track. He knows every inch of this track.
But Ken Feist there from Hutt Valley. Grant Rennie, Matt Collins going side to side. They're your 2, 3, 4. But Kevin Taupō, he's going to take out race 82.
And we've got the female open of West, Newton, Walker, Inwood, Duckett and Rene. And we've got the 871 of Angela Inwood taking the whole shot. I think she's taken the whole shot on every race in this class today.
Yep, bit of a repeat of the last few races between Inwood and Duckett as well, sitting there in that 2. Mother Rennie, as we call her, sitting back there in that 3 spot as well. Pretty much been the same in the first 2 rounds as well. But look at Inwood from New Plymouth going for gold. That's a cool saying, isn't it? Going for gold at the moment. It's been rhyming over today. Goes with what we've been watching over the past 2 weeks. Sleep deprived, all that kind of thing.
Right, and here we've got the race 84, the junior class up, junior super class up again with Olsen, Newcomb, Rene, Wallace, Yurita and Burden.
Is Burden actually stopping, mate? She's been every race.
She'll be tired by the end of the day. She's holding her own and is in second place there.
Yeah, Maddie Newcomb. She's she certainly lives and breathes BMX as well. Mountain biking, like a lot of our riders do as well. But I'm sure this is the 940 plate of Max Olsen there from Rotorua.
Yeah, he's
nice manuals, mate.
Owning this track today.
But Mika Wallace, she's sitting there in that 4 spot at the moment. She's a little bit younger than most of these riders. I'll tell you what, Mika's moved up into the 3.
She's still pushing her though.
Woo!
Looks like she just did pip that number 3 spot.
I think she might have, mate. Moving on to our next group where the money counts, our junior superclass. Brought to you by Williams Brothers Construction and Bevan NZ Event Services.
So we've got Carol McNabb, Kelly Burden, Smith and O'Neill. So it's a sea of black and white as they come around that second corner. Just wait until we can get close enough to see the number on that plate. It's the number 3 of Brock O'Neill.
Brock O'Neill, and we've got Jax Kelly from Capital sitting there, Jackson Carroll as well from Sunset Coast. But Brooke O'Neill, Taumuru, too good, too strong, take out race 85. So we've got a bit of a pause up here on the gate as we wait for the next group of our riders to come through, our intermediate superclass of Xavier Bell, Caleb White, Liam Clifford, Nixon Poynton and Zane Williamson. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you want some racing action, a bit of fun and entertainment, make sure you're down at the Points Hut after our quarterfinal for the jump comp, which has been brought to us by William Brothers Construction. No entry fee, and let's see who's got the skills to pay the bills. So jump comp, so anything you like goes, and it's who's got the best class, best skill set.
Do I need a bike?
Actually, wonder if we could commentate with a mic on. That'd be pretty cool, eh? Mind you, if we went down, Ross, I don't know if people want to hear that.
Oof.
And other things.
Right, it looks like they're just fixing a small issue with the gates at the moment.
But no, good to have you all here today, ladies and gentlemen, for the round 4 Dennis Howlett Winter Series. It's low-key event racing, keeping the wheels spinning, keeping the legs moving, of course, all in the lead up to the start of the summer 24-25 season, which is only a matter of weeks away now. All leading up to the first major event being the North Island titles. Entries have now opened. So if you are considering entering the BMX NZ North Island titles being hosted at Cambridge over Labour weekend, entries are now open. So jump online, register, get locked and loaded. But of course, before that, the Waikato Regional Champs, Taranaki Regional Champs, and of course, Pre-North will all be taking place over the next few weeks. So lots of action. But before all that, of course, we have round 5, the grand finale of the Dennis Howlett Winter Series, taking place in Tauranga in 2 weeks' time on Sunday, the 25th of August. So put that one on your calendar as well.
So there's not a weekend going by at the moment where you wouldn't find a BMX comp of some description to go in.
There's not, and obviously the northern region have been hosting the Winter Series over the past week or two, Ross.
There's one in Tamaki Makoto today, is that right?
Yeah, Waitakere are hosting their one today. So plenty of action coming up. I think Whangarei have got one as well. I don't know, too many things to remember now, mate. That's why you need a calendar. But thank you to Taupō for hosting today's event. Of course, Gisborne kicked it off a few weeks back, and then we moved down to the mighty Hawke's Bay, and of course Rotorua was about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And Taupō today, and like I say, Tauranga in 2 weeks' time. Tauranga is always a crowd favourite track as well. So if you haven't raced at another track and you're wanting to try something different in a low-key, no-pressure environment, let's see you at Tauranga in 2 weeks' time. And I guess like the bikes as well, Ross, the gear also needs to be put through its paces.
Yeah, it does.
Maybe there's a few cobwebs on the gate as well. Need to blow those off. But good to see the team here seeing what they can do to get racing action back underway real soon. Make your way over to the tuck shop as well, ladies and gentlemen. Taupō always delivers lots of nice, yummy, tasty treats. Make use of the facilities and watch everything, the hospitality that Taupō is hosting, providing for us all today. Right, it looks like we're back to racing action now. Technical checks have all been done and we'll be good to go any second by the looks as Bevan starts to put everything back together, and let's get underway with race 86. This is your intermediate superclass, lined up there on the gate now as we've fixed that technical issue. Xavier Bell, Caleb White, Liam Clifford, Nixon Poynton and Zane Williamson. Race 86, locked and loaded. Rightio, and the gate slaps down and looks like Nixon Poynton may just have it over the back. No, looks like the 391 of Xavier Bell's gone in on the inside. He's pushed up Poynton, but the others are having to follow at the moment of White, Williamson and Clifford.
Just about ran out of track as he was pushed right up on that outside there.
But at the moment it is Xavier Bell there from Tauranga. He took that real high line and is still leading the lead at the moment over his fellow clubmate Poynton. White from Howlett is sitting in the 3, but he's been pushed up to the 4. But Poynton's gone through and he'll take out race 86. Changing of the guard many a time in that race.
And here we have Ludlam, Evans, White, Wallace, Smith bringing up your intermediate superclass. As we got Wallace taking the whole shot on that one with Ludlam closely on his heels. Ludlam's not going to let him have it. He's going to try and take the low line here. No, he falls in behind him.
This is good racing here between the 1, 2, 3 at the moment. Wallace is just holding it out over to Ludlam, but look at these two go bar to bar, side by side, down this last straight. Ludlam's going out wide. Can Wallace do it?
Looks like Wallace just took that one. Great pressure by Ludlam as he pushes him hard right to the end.
100%. Certainly money up for grabs here. As we move on to our senior superclass, as the gate drops in race 88. And it looks like the right plate there of Ranford as well. He's in the 2 spot. We've also got Nielsen, Wallace, Ranford, Atkinson, Burns, Amarin.
Big crash
Stills.
Coming out of that second corner as they went shoulder to shoulder, handlebar to handlebar as Nielsen goes head over heels. Back up on his feet, but Ranford's taking the lead.
He's powered away over the plate of James Wallace at the moment. We've also got Matthew Burns there from Tauranga, sitting there in that 3 spot, but yeah, as you said, Ross, bit of a pile up here in the entrance to the second straight.
That was a big crash.
The 91 plate there has had to settle for 7th place. Lou Atkinson, good to see you back up, mate. You'll be back strong for the next round, I'm sure. As the second group of senior superclass comes flying out. Tell you what, you've got about 5 abreast going into this first corner. Oh, she's all happening here. Jono Sargison, Jono Hayes as well. Gus the Bus in the 3.
It's the battle of the Jonos up the front there.
100%.
So it looks like Sargison in the...
Yep, Sargison's leading the pack over Hayes at the moment. Gus the Bus from Taupō, the NBR rider, sitting in the 3. His fellow teammate Daniel Mason as well, sitting in the 4, but the challenge of the Jonos, as you said, they're your 1, 2. And the female superclass come flying out of this gate as well. This is race 90. We've got Brooke Penny, Hannah Mason sitting there in the 2, but she's got Danica Burgess all over her back wheel. Danica's pushed Mason out wide.
Oh, it looks like Abby Hurst is right in the mix there. They're going to go 3 wide into that second corner. Oh, you got to hold your breath as you watch it.
Mason and Burgesson are going side by side. They're your 2, 3 at the moment. Brooke Penny's powered away. Mason's had the speed coming down the rhythm section, but Burgesson's all over it back well. Abby Hurst as well. She's in amongst it. But good riding by these senior female superclass riders as well. As we move on to round 4. Striders, where are you? Striders?
Oh, Aaron's back.
Aaron's had a breather.
Had to just go and do my other job of bike maintenance.
What, number 2s?
No, I didn't have to do number 2s. I could have just done that up here.
Bike mechanic, mate.
Bike mechanic,
Hey,
you know what it's
Jack
like.
of all trades, eh, dude? Here we come, our Strider riders.
Strider riders.
That's a bit of a rhyme, eh? Strider riders. Going for gold.
What was the other? Was it?
Scintillating.
Scintillating.
Scintillating action, mate.
Jeez, you got a thesaurus for Christmas, didn't you? That's not only great, but it's awesome and excellent as well.
It's what you call dribble.
And here we
Or
go.
they're away.
I was going to say we only got one strider rider, but the rest are at the back.
Yeah, but this is the one. Look at the smile on her
Oh,
face
look at
as she
her,
comes round.
This is gold. What's your name? Got no number plate, so I can't tell you. What's your name, darling? Hello. What's your name?
No, don't stop. Don't listen to him. He don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, stranger danger.
Exactly.
If he offers you candy, stay away.
Powder puffs.
You can't say that.
That's the Dennis Howlett line. Come on, it's the Dennis Howlett Winter Series. Oh, but that smile though, Ross, that is gold.
It is gold.
That is just what you love to see. Hey.
That's exactly what this whole racing thing's all about, is those smiles. And everybody doing it because they love the sport.
Yep, 100%, mate. And if they love it at that age, long may that continue.
Oh no, my one does it because he's not allowed computer time if he doesn't.
Bribery. That's called bribery.
You're just a hard man.
And here we go. Hudson, Neil, Paddy Gilgreen, Harley Wallace, Nina Jeffrey, Charlie Watson. And once again, it's the 177. Paddy Gilgreen in the front. Harley Wallace chasing him down, not letting him have it for free, making him work for it.
Torva. So,
It's going to be the Torva smile from now on.
Taupō smile.
Torva smile.
Okay.
Everybody's got the Torva smile.
But anyway, Paddy Gilgreen, look at him.
I know, he's all but
He's-
look, Mr. Wallace has made up some ground.
Paddy and Wallace, those two have been going for gold all day. Oh, Paddy! What a big jump that was, mate. Make sure you're in the jump comp. Paddy Green from Tauranga, sky's the limit with that boy. But,
I see what you did there with the jump comp. The sky's the limit. Yeah, boy.
Getting it going, aren't we, mate?
Sprocket 6 mix, race 93. Hannah Inwood, Riley Smith, Asher Maloney, Oakley Mitchell, Jordan Person, Liam Anderson. Who we got coming
and
through?
we got
with that
Riley
box?
Smith coming round in first.
Oh, that whole shot's hopefully earning them some really good prizes. But as they come down that second straight, that battle for second is side by side, could be anybody's. Ooh, someone took the low line, absolutely managed to get out in front for that second spot, and now hunting down first.
He could gain a couple of more metres if he takes the low line coming around this third corner.
Oh, and as you predicted, that's exactly what happened. Awesome racing right there.
And here we have the next motor of the 6 mixed. Luca Robinson, Luca Gill, Finn Watson, Finn Duckett, Carter Lynch, Ludovico Rosenberg, and Grayson Perno.
Oh, and it's side by side into the first corner.
So there's a race on for second. Those that go side by side into that second corner. Who's going to high? Who's going to go high? Who's going to go low? And we've got the 3-4-2 of Ludovico Rosenberg, who's taking home the win in this race.
And right behind him is Finn Duckett. Finn Duckett's going to come home in second, but he's going to have to work for it if he wants to hold on to that second.
Had to look hard. There's too many Lucas and too many Finns in that race.
Sprocket 7 mixed as they come down here. We've got Hudson Ryan, Lauren Burton, Franco Coetzee, Ryan McBride, Harry Sinclair, Kiara O'Leary, and Archer Griffin. Well out in front. Is that Hudson Ryan out in front?
Yep, Hudson Ryan from New Plymouth, mate. He's leading the pack at the moment.
We've got a man down.
Looks like Wallace decided to take the high line there, cutting him off.
Harry Sinclair from Taupō, sitting in that 2 spot at the moment. I'm not sure. It's a 113. That's a very small plate.
Yeah, sorry. Harry Sinclair, not Wallace.
Franco Cortez there from Rotorua. Good to have you here, buddy, sitting there in that 3 spot at the moment for our Sprocket 7 mixed. Good to see a lot of new riders out here as well. Some of the names I haven't seen before, which is always a good sign.
Here we go, 8 to 10, Male Open, Carter Mould, Rex Olsen, Blake Lynch, Ted Gilgreen, Bowie Williams, Roman Thompson, Charlie Mitchell, Perrin Humphrey.
It's Bo Williams there from Taupō at the moment, though he's on the 141. He's leading the pack in and out of that second corner. He goes.
He'll be one to watch in the junior jump comp. I've seen that boy jump. He can really send it.
Sky's the limit, mate. NZ7 of Romain Thompson from Hawke's Bay. He's trying to get on the inside of Williams, though, but Williams is going to hold on to it. He'll take it out over Thompson for the 2. Rotorua once again, mate, cheering loud.
Yeah, I've taught them well. They cheer really hard.
We should have a cheering comp, I reckon, mate, between clubs.
No point, just give us the award. Ezra Reynolds, Magnus Davis, Harris O'Leary, Archer Brown, Logan Healy, Tate Burden, Max Pocock. Tate Burden out in front again for the whole shot.
Pushing hard right from the minute the gate goes down.
But it's the Mohawk rider of Tate Burden. Let's see if he can get a higher air time this time, mate. Not quite. I reckon last time was probably higher. But it's not quite our jump comp yet. We've got the 109 rider of Harris O'Leary from Cambridge.
I think he might be just cruising this lap.
He is. There was a air time again there by Tabletop.
Here we go. Next one up, we've got Max Olsen, Lachlan Brothers, Blake McDosh, Lachlan Torrey, Nico Rosenberg, Cameron Inwood, Fletcher, Mason, Enzo Torrens, and it's Max Olsen in the whole shot again. I was giving him a little bit of stick before telling him that Tate Burden was going to be faster than him, even though I knew that wasn't true. It's going to be a race when those two come together and knock heads, mate, I'm telling you now.
Certainly coming up, we've got quarterfinals and semis for this age group. So get ready for the action as the net closes, as we say. But it is the rider there from Rotorua of Max Olsen on the 940 who's going to cross over the finish line to get race 98.
We were actually talking about it earlier about how watching this racing today, how sharp all these riders are. You know, sometimes when you watch the Winter Series, they're not quite as sharp, they're not quite as onto it, but the skills today have been absolutely insane.
I think there's been some training, mate. Some sneaky training, maybe. But it is the none other than Taupō from Hamilton. He's on the 351 plate at the moment, pulling away from the rest of the pack as he makes his way past that tuck shot. Maybe he needs to grab some energy. He's only been racing for an hour 45 and he's already got 4 races under his belt. But it is the rider there from Hamilton, Taupō. We know what this boy can do. He's certainly got the skills to pay the bills, but it is the NZ2 breathing all over him of George Wu from Hamilton. The 2 club mates, 1 and 2. Piso's gone on the outside, Wu's gone on the inside, but Piso will be too good, too strong, and he'll take out race 99.
And then we've got race 100, 8 to 10 Male Open. Cole Gould, Jackson Blackledge, Shilton, Sam Hickey, James Anderson, Blake Tye, Donovan Wallace, Jacob Smith. Oh, Donovan Wallace, I think, took the whole shot that time. And he is absolutely pulling away down that second straight, using the advantage of that downhill.
Downhill BMX, mate.
I know. How
We
cool
could
would
start
that
a
be?
class.
Well, I saw the other day a downhill bike that had suspension. It was a BMX. But Donovan Wallace is owning it as Sam Hickey comes in a nice close second.
Anyway, we're back up to the gate already. And it's our race 101, 8 to 10, female open. And it is none other than the local legend of Mika Wallace. She's already got a 10 bike length lead over the rest of the pack. But it is the 635 sitting back there in the 2 spot at the moment of our Cambridge rider, Alicia Aston.
Alice Jeffrey there in the second. Alice is doing really, really well. She seems to get better and better every race meet.
Alice Jeffrey, Perini, Rennie, Amy Pocock as well. But look at Mika Wallace. Nearly got a whole straight lead over the rest of the pack. Powering away, looks back down the straight to see where the rest of the riders are.
I think, to be fair, Mika Wallace should have to stand at the bottom of the ramp and have her bike at the top. She's got to run up, jump on her bike, and then race.
Make another challenge, eh?
Yeah.
But good riding there, Mika. Showing your true class. Well done.
Same here with Kalia Crocker as she races Matilda Burley, Leah Mould, and Pippa Spence. I think Kalia should have to do the same thing.
It's one of our favourite events on an open club night is the Le Mans start, where they leave their bikes at the top and they start from the bottom of the ramp and they have to run up, jump on their bike before they can start their race.
And find it? Do you move the bikes around?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that'd be hilarious.
No, that's fun. It's fun, that event. Anyway, back to the track at the moment. We got a 98 of Kalia Crocker, 7-7 of Liam Moult sitting in the 2-3-6 ready for Matilda Burley. And Pippa Pence here from Hamilton sitting on the 4. But Crocker once again takes out the 8-10 female open.
Oh, straight away into the 11-12 females with Carol Newcomb, Burden, Montague and Renee.
Maddie, again, get whole shot. She's trying to own this 11-12 female open. She's doing a great job of it. As she pulls away down that second straight into that second corner, she's got a commanding lead, but I know that the girls behind her aren't really going to let her have it too easy. Going to make her work for it.
But Maddie Newcomb, she's got the skinny digit NZ1 in the 11-12 female open. She'll cross over the finish line and take out race 103 over Mortar, who will take out the 2.
And here we go, 11-12 male open. James Sinclair, Nixon Sears, Alex Morley, Jackson Carroll, Jared Rennie, Daniel Lucas. And here we go. Oh, Nixon's getting into third place there. Good boy. Not that I'm biased.
Never, Aaron.
James Sinclair leading into that, out of that first corner. He's still leading as they go through the second, but he's undercut as they come round into the third. They're side by side. He's almost running out of room. He's almost riding on the grass, getting nudged out of the way by the 2.
Carolyn Sinclair, look at these two go. This is going to be down to the finish line once again. Now, it looks like the Taupō rider of Sinclair, he's going to cross over and take it out.
Yeah, Nixon just came in perfect because he did a whip and started to cruise.
And here we go, Rosen, Shraven, Smith, Montague, Kelly and Udita in the 11-12 male open.
Jack Kelly, as he's done all day, from Capital, from the Wellington region. He's leading the rest of the pack. The others are going to have to chase them down. Catch me if you can is probably what he's saying. Nice manual airtime shown there by the 601 rider of Dylan Smith there from Howlett. Sitting in the 3 spot is the NI3 of Uruata from Rotorua.
Well, he was.
Just been passed.
And now they're going to sprint for the end.
I think he just got it back.
I think he just got it though, but good riding there by those lads in the 11-12 mixed.
Here we go, 11-12 male open. Toby Ryan, Guthrie McNabb, Jack Duckett, Abel Burton, Brock O'Neill, Alondre Dietlefs.
And then Brock O'Neill leading out of that first corner. As he pulls away, he's got a 7 or 8 bike length lead as they get to the end of that second straight.
That's Jack Duckett in there in the second spot, but he's being challenged by the man in third. He's not going to let him have it. He's just going to try and take it away from him.
What's that, 91 of Abel Burton in the third spot, pushing, taking the low line there.
Yeah, Jack's going to have to work it all the way to the end because I don't think he's going to let off on him.
And already we're moving on to our race 107. We've got 3 riders going into this corner, but Nixon Pointer from Tairanga's got the lead at the moment over No Evans from Rotorua. And we've got White again and on the inside from Hawara. I'll tell you what, these 3 have been battling it out all day, and this race is no different.
And Cohen Ludlam's in the mix there. He's challenging for that third spot.
Oh, and he's got it.
Moving over, he has.
And he's breathing
going to
down
go
the
for
back
second.
for 1-2 at the moment. I tell you what, anyone
Go boys, all you boys!
That's what we like to see.
White and Poynton. Oh, that was
That's
a
how
close
racing
finish.
should be.
Our next group of riders are your 13-14 mixed open race 108 of White, Clifford, Bell, Morrison, Rennie, Marshall and Williamson. For some reason we've got a yellow flag up. Not sure what's happening out there.
Oh, we got a rider down just at the beginning of the third corner by the looks of it. We missed that one.
We have 2. Just dropped down on the back face leading into it. Good to see when the rider walks off though. It's always a pleasing sign to see. Not sure who that was, so whoever that
big round of
rider
applause.
is. Give him a hand, ladies and gentlemen, as this rider makes his way off the track. He's back up, and once again, I'm sure he'll be back strong for the next round. Rightio, green flag up in the starter's hands. Here we go. And the gate slaps down here for race 108 already. And it is none other than the 391 of Xavier Bell, but the 131 of Liam Clifford there from Tauranga went on the inside. So it's Tauranga, your 1-2 at the moment. Not sure who that is sitting back there in the 3 spot, but we've got Clifford and Bell sitting in your 1-2. And it's the 244, is it the 244 of Zane Williamson there from Hamilton, and the 99 of Morris Rennie from Hamilton as well. So Tauranga, your 1-2, 3-4 Hamilton, but Clifford there from Tauranga, he'll take out race 108, and you're 13-14.
And here we go, 109, 15-16 mix, Jackson Lawrence, Case Van Hooven, Zeb Pickford, Riley Burley, Louis Sanders, Jamie Harkness, and Jacob Cameron.
There goes 2 abreast into that first corner.
Oh, and it's anybody's as they come down the second straight.
Even though big bunch in that for the second, third place.
This is really up for anyone's taking at the moment. But the 195 is Zeb Pickford from Cambridge. Looks like he'll hold on to that 1 spot. But good riding, tight riding by that group.
Brooklyn Williams, Claire Williams, Mike Ranford, Mason Stills. Oh, nice cut.
Oh, pushes him really high.
Master Williams. Oh, Brooklyn Williams doing it.
Brookie BMX, as they call him, mate. He took a nice line.
Push Ranford right up into the grass. Not going to make it easy for him.
Ranford said, you're not going to have it that easy, buddy. You're going to have to work hard for it, Brookie BMX. Good riding, having a lot of fun, these boys. Ranford and Brookie BMX, look at them go. And I tell you what, Ranford just coasted over and he's going to have to feel for the 2.
Oh, I just think that Brookie might have passed him over the finish line.
I think he did. Alrighty, moving up to the big bangers. These are your 30-plus male open, and it is Kevin Tamapora at the moment. He's got the whole shot over the 5'11" plate, I think it is.
Nick Jeffrey, 5'11", yes.
Yep. Look at Kevin go, mate. He's certainly...
the battle is on for second as they come into that corner.
He knows a thing or two about this track, mate. Like he says, he spends countless hours there getting things ready. I tell you, was that that Steve he changed, mate? Steve Amron! No fair showing there by Steve. He moved in, he took that low line, and he's going to take out the 2.
No fair, Amron coming in there with the... But next we've got the 30-plus male open. Tony Burton, Ken Feist, Grant Rennie, Stuart Marsh, Vince Anderson, Jake Robinson, Ben Watson. Oh, I'm not sure who that is in first this time.
Sure, that'd be Jake, wouldn't it, mate? It's got to be Jake up there somewhere,
now
mate.
It's Jake, but it wasn't Jake before
I know,
that.
gets Grant Rennie sitting there in the 2 spot. Yeah, that is Jake Robinson in the 1. In the 2, the 854 of Kenny Feist from Hutt Valley, sitting back there in that 3 spot at the moment. But Jake Robinson, Rotorua. It's your race, mate.
And here we go, 30-plus female open. Sonia Rennie, Courtney Walker, Kyla Newton, Angela Inwood, Amy Duckett, Debs West. Once again, I do believe that's Angela Inwood in the 1 spot.
Tell you what, Duckett was sitting there in the 3 spot. That's a changing of the guard compared to the previous ones, but she's moved up into the 2. So at the moment, Inwood, Duckett, Rennie, they're your 1, 2, 3.
It's like deja vu, mate.
Oh, it's like we're pressing replay again, mate. Yeah. These ladies are having fun, and that's what matters most when it comes to Winter Series racing. Well, it matters most at all times, mate, not just Winter Series. But moving back up to the gate, the first of our money rounds once again. This is round 4. These are where the last of the points count towards going into the finals. And it is the 118 plate of Jack Kelly there from Capital on the Wellington region over the Mohawk of Tate Burden from Te Awamutu. And I tell you what, Tate's working for it. He wants to close the gap. He probably wants to get maximum points going into the finals rounds. It's all about the money, all for the cash. And I tell you what, Kate's taking a nice tight inside line over our Capital rider. Good riding there by Tate. He pushed Kelly up, and Kelly's lost all his speed, and Tate Burden's going to take out race 114.
Excellent. Here we go. Junior Superclass, Dylan Smith, Mika Wallace, Brock O'Neill, Abel Burton, Matty Newcomb, Max Olsen. And coming into the thing, we've got... that was my rewind sound.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
George is not in this race, mate.
I think it's a Brock O'Neill out in front, and then in behind is Matty Newcomb. Coming in pretty close is Max Olsen. He wants it, and Mika Wallace right behind him. Mika Wallace showing the boys how it's done.
I'll tell you what, you got Maddie Yuka, mate. She's in the 2 spot. And then Max, of course, and then Mika. So male, female, something like that.
So we have Smith, Williamson, Poynton, Evans and Bell in the intermediate super class. Well, that was a bit close to call coming in for that whole shot.
Noah got massive airtime jumping over this first jump into the first corner.
Big airtime going into that second corner.
Watching him and Jake Rod, it's like watching twins. They just absolutely send everything. It's so good to watch.
Zane Williamson at the moment from Hamilton. He's got the lead over Evans, but we know what Adams can do, mate. He's going to go hard to the line. Poynton's going to have to settle for the 3. But good riding there by Zane from Hamilton. He'll take out race 116 and move up to the gate already for the next group of intermediate superclass. And it is the Taupō rider and Wallace once again. These two have been battling it out.
There's Cohen Ludlam taking that whole shot in first.
Jacob White, though, he's sitting in the mix as well. Again, this has been quite a familiar side all day between Ludlam, Wallace and White. And Wallace from Howlett, he's pushed through. He's going to take the lead. Ludlam's going to have to settle for the 2 at the moment. Wallace is back there in the 3. And, of course, we've got Clifford from Tauranga in the 5. Good riding. Once again, chasing the money in our superclass. Brought to you by Williams Brothers and Bevan NZ Event Services. So if you're in the quarterfinals, ladies and gentlemen, our 8 to 10 male open, make sure you're checking scores out and make sure you get round to staging at the conclusion of these rounds, which is coming up real quick. So 8 to 10 male open, quarterfinals, check out scores and make your way round if your name's on the list.
So eyes back up on the gates. We've got the senior superclass of Kevin Tamapu, James Wallace, Mason Stills, Jackson Lawrence, Joel Amin, Jono Sargentson and Mike Ranford. So it's Sargentson out in front again.
Sargentson certainly pulled away on the rest of the pack. He's got that 476 plate on, the NZ3 of James Wallace there from Hamilton. Sitting there in the 2. I'll tell you what, Ranford pushed up the 108 rider. But Jono Sargentson, as he has done all day, too good, too strong, and he's going to take out race 118 as we move on to race 119.
Which is senior superclass. Angus Thompson, Daniel Mason, Grant Rennie, Brock Bomber Nelson, John Hayes, Matthew Burns, and Lewis Atkinson. Did we see who got the whole shot on that one?
Gus the Bus has got it at the moment, mate. And it looks like Louis the Fly from East City sitting in the 2. So it's 3 NBR riders, 1, 2 and 3 at the moment. 4 NBR riders actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a bit of an NBR sideshow going on here. But Gus the Bus, Louis the Fly's gone hard. Don't know if he quite got there. Mason for the 3 and Nelson for the 4. NBR, 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyways, we cast our eyes back up to the gate. Round 4, senior female superclass. Locked and loaded. And the gate slaps down here for the last time in the rounds. And it looks like Brooke Penny's just got the lead over Mason, who's going to take the inside and push out Burgesson. And it looks like our rider there from Taupō, Abby Hurst, is going to settle back for the 4. But we know what the second straight can do. We've seen the changing of the guard many a time already today.
If I know Abby, she won't be settling for 4th at all. She'll be pushing hard, trying to get that 3rd spot.
It's all about the points, all about your positioning as you go into the last of the round.
It's all about the money.
Money talks, as we say. Mason's going to have to work hard for it if she wants it, because
he
can fight up the outside.
Oi!
I think Mason was going to sleep in that race. She may have just got picked there by Burgesson.
All right, so now we've got the quarters coming up. For the 8 to 10, we've got a 10-minute break. So get yourself a rehydrated, a refed, and then we'll have the quarters coming up. After the quarters, we'll have the jump comp. So if those who are in the jump comp but aren't in the quarters, after the quarters are finished, make sure you head down to the finish line, and you'll be told where to head for your competition.
So 5 rider quarterfinals, top 4 go through to your semi-final. So 5 rider quarters. Unfortunately, only the top 4 go through. There will be consolation finals, so don't go home. But in terms of going through to that A-class final and Bs and Cs and so on and so on, top 4 go through to the next round, and the rest will go through to the consolations. So I hope you're all having fun here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back to you real soon.
And make sure you head over.
Here we go, people. It's what we've all been waiting for in 2024. It's an Olympic year, an exciting year for bicycle motocross. Round 1 right here in Rotorua is about to get underway. Over 200 athletes from around the world. We cannot wait to bring you the action.
They've been working hard for like several months now, and track's in perfect condition, and it's good to go.
Feel very strong and very fast and just very happy, so I'm ready to go.
I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, you know, I've done it for so many years that I know what to expect, and I know what to do to be competitive.
Track's running amazing. Everyone from around the world's here, so competition is at its peak. I think everyone's feeling good. It's Olympic year, so everyone's going to come in swinging.
Anybody can win, and everybody's super fast.
I'm good to go. I'm ready to rumble.
We picked up where we left off last season with a win, so we keep the momentum going, and the goal is to go all the way to Paris like this.
Yeah, I'm actually quite surprised that I was able to do it, and yeah, it gives me huge confidence coming into tomorrow and the rest of the season.
Hey everybody, welcome to day 2 here at BMX Rotorua for round number 2 of the UCI BMX Racing World Cup. Behind me you can see track prep well underway. Amazing racing yesterday. Taya Rufus out of the blocks, her very first World Cup, and she goes and comes first in the U23 women. Jack Grenell, the man from New Zealand in the U23 men, his brother Bennett coming second. The power couple, Seiya Sakakibara and Roman Mew, once again dominant early in the season. They're going to be ones to beat. Let's go racing. Good luck. Enjoy.
I'm here for the whole weekend and it's exciting. There's so much anticipation in the air. You can see everyone's just waiting and waiting, and the cheering for the jumps and everything is awesome.
Yeah, just work hard, love what you do. Like, this is amazing. There's nothing beats this.
It's amazing, it's pretty special. Have a home race over the season. I'm just super grateful for the opportunity. The fans have been great, so thanks everyone for coming out. It's been awesome.
Yeah, I feel like every time I'm on the game, I'm just learning. I feel like I haven't sorted anything out yet, and yeah, every win is like almost a surprise.
Today rounds up 2 incredible days of bicycle motocross. Thank you to the incredible community here in New Zealand. Thank you to the fans. We've really enjoyed our stay here. Thank you so much. We hope to see you again soon.
on set like Cinderella teens. Used to see the things I fit inside these denim jeans. I can't associate with y'all this shit like ketamine. Been on one, been on two, been on everything. Bitch, I'm with my gang, with my squad. What the fuck you want? So be rolling gas, I can't hang. Bitch, I'm fucking gone. I got people down from the jump, better know your bonds. I got people just tuning in, and the love is strong. Damn, they gon' want a piece when you got it like that. Like Jake said, we gon' spend it, get it right back. Stack that internet money till the site crash. They on IG tryna get a light back. See, they don't talk that talk, they just type fast. Yeah, we real life cool, it's really like that.
Hey, my name is Bennett Greenoff. I'm a New Zealand BMX racer.
Hi, I'm Megan Williams and I'm the BMX Elite Women National Champ.
Hello, my name is Rico Bierman. I'm the New Zealand Elite National Champion and currently ranked first on the UCI World Rankings for under 23 men.
We're here in Sakarya in Turkey for rounds 1 and 2 of the BMX World Cup series, so looking forward to some racing here this weekend.
It's important to be in a clean and fair sport because it lies at the fundamentals of sport as a whole.
Whole shot into that first corner. He's been owning that whole shot all day, and as they come around that corner, it is massively close.
Max continued to open up his lead as he pushes around that second corner. The guys behind him not letting up, no, they continue to push, applying the pressure.
Max is holding on to that lead as he comes into that third corner onto the last straight.
George Wu's pushing right on his heels. He's not going to let him have it. And Archer Brown's going to bring out the third.
That's our first quarter.
And here we have Tate Burton, Enzo Torrens, Harris O'Leary, Logan Healy and Oliver Leithart.
Oh, and it looks like Tate Burton takes the whole shot again.
Enzo's pushing hard on his heels.
Yeah, Tate Burton doesn't want to let it go though. He's holding on to it.
Tate likes displaying some of that flair as he comes down through those manuals.
Some of those manuals are awesome. He's putting them almost sideways. It looks pretty phenomenal. Oh!
Well, touch of complacency there. It gave Enzo the opportunity.
And Enzo takes it, I think. That was pretty cool. All right, here we go with the next one. Bowie Williams, Roman Thompson, Blake Lynch, Zane Pritchard, Magnus Davis. Coming down. Oh, I didn't quite
catch that. It's the 1-4-1 of Bowie Williams from Taupō taking out that whole shot.
Home court advantage seems to be paying off as he comes down that second straight there into that second corner.
Bowie's pulling out a bit more of a lead. But is it that NZ7?
NZ7, just like the KZ7.
Bowie tries to keep it nice and low to prevent their undertaking. But Bowie brings it across the line to take home the win. And here we have the last quarter of Donovan Wallace, Sam Hickey, Lachlan Torrey, Archie West and Fletcher Mason.
Donovan Wallace takes the whole shot. Sam Hickey in second. They are pulling away from the rest of the crowd. Donovan Wallace showing his home court advantage, but Sam Hickey showing that he's got the skills to pay the bills. They're going to hold on to their leads as in it's the third spot. I didn't quite catch that one. But we're going to stay the way it was as they come down into the finish line. All right, now, so if you're in the jump competition, now is the time to put your helmets on, grab your bikes. If you're in the juniors, you head to the start of the third. If you are in the seniors, head to the end of the first. I want to see some big tricks.
I want to see some Superman seat grabs.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Superman seat grabs, or that one where they flip the bike underneath them.
Yeah, the old Ryan Williams special.
Yeah, mate.
I struggle to keep up because there's like windy McTwists and fakey grabs and.
Yeah, I mean the only ones I know is a can and no-handed, no-handed suicide. But all the other ones, I'm like, what the hell is that?
Anyone that I try and do is a suicide.
Yeah, I don't do that on purpose.
So I don't see anybody lining up yet, so make sure that if you're...
Down the end of the finish line there, they're all starting to line up down there. That's the way to do it.
Just out here.
So if the juniors can head over, they're going to start at the end of the second straight, up the top there, and head round, get some good cranks in before they jump over the double and the tabletop. And even if you just want to go down there and have some fun, you don't have to be awesome. It's just a great way to practice your skills. All right, looks like we're going to have the juniors first. They're all lining up, getting ready to have a couple of shots at this. Do we need some louder music just for that?
Should we pump it up?
Pump it up.
That's right. No, not that one.
So as you can see, I'm doing my dance competition now.
Yeah, problem is what you can't see that's happening under the eye line.
I've still got my pants on, that's all that matters.
Oh, here we go. He's winding.
He's got his just done his warm-up lap.
Just warming up.
Oh, but over here in the seniors, we've got some dude doing some nice 180s.
Here we go, winding up as he's coming around the top off the tar seal. A bit of a manual.
Woo! Throwing some skills down there. Let's see what we've got next. Yeah,
A little
nice
bit of
wee
a
X
handlebar
up there.
twist.
Wee X up as he comes over there.
Jacob Crawford, I think it is from Tauranga.
Oh, big air coming off that tabletop.
Yeah. Let's
He's
go.
winding up.
Nice with
manual.
manual. Oh, yeah. And that was smooth. Absolutely silky smooth.
Here he is, the man himself.
Mr. Bird. Yeah! That's a whipping
Bird.
it.
A little tail whip as he comes
Yeah.
over that first tabletop.
He's taken his racing to the next level, mate.
Oh, he's just gone whip one way, whip the other.
Left to right.
Here we go. Whoa! That was a nice big whip. Oh, and here comes Nixon. Let's see what he's going to do.
Brooke O'Neill just rounding out.
Go, Nix! Yeah, nice wee whip there.
Who's this guy, mate? Do you know him?
Nah.
The 92 plate of Nixon says, the commentator's son.
Oh, and then he whips over that one as well. And look at that. Nice whips from Mr. Dietlefs.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Or Master Dietlefs. Yeah, whip central.
Do you want some?
That's what we like to see. Yeah, really good, nice and smooth. That's what we like to see. Oh, we've got some more. He's got a wind-up coming. In there, pumps, and... Oh, 1 footer! Here we go. Now the tricks are coming out. Nice, Donovan. Good job. Oh, that's a big whip as well. It's going to be hard to decide who's got the biggest whips. They're whoops and whoops, whoops, whoops.
Oh,
1 footer style central.
Sky's the limit, eh, mate?
Oh, double no footer.
Oh, I think we need to see something different. Nixon, if you can hear me, I want you to do a one-hander.
Yeah, do a no-hander.
Or a toboggan. Or that backflip you've been practicing.
So here's a sprocket, mate. We've got a sprocket in our jump comp as well. This is pretty cool to see the young fella out there doing it with the older boys and girls.
Oh, he's taking the high line and he's coming around.
And it's just Max Solson, is it?
Oh,
Nice
two-tail whip.
Nice there by Max Olsen from Rotorua. As these riders wind it up, coming out of that second corner, over that table, trying to get maximum speed and maximum air time. And whatever they do when they're in the air, that's totally their choice.
They're making it look awesome. That's what they're doing.
Exactly. Putting on a show for us, ladies and gentlemen. How about you give them a cheer when they come down that last straight? These riders need support. Nothing like a bit of crowd support, everyone. Don't just stand there and watch it. Cheer them on, yell at them, give them all that enthusiasm they need. That's the one. Louder the better, ladies and gentlemen. These guys are putting on a show for us to show us your appreciation.
Oh, some big air on that one.
That was massive and smooth too.
The infamous 666 plate.
It's just a bit of a train now, mate. One after the other.
I think they should do some side-by-side stuff. That'd be cool.
Synchro.
Yeah, mate. Synchronized BMXing.
Oh, I think we created another new sport.
We did. Synchronized BMXing. Oh, that's some height, man. And here comes Tate Burden. Is he going to... Yeah, he's putting in the cranks, coming up round high. He wants to get that speed in there.
Oh.
Go, Nix. Yeah, boy. One-hander. Good lad.
Yep.
So this is Party Central Jump Comp here in Taupō at its best. Good to see our riders having a ton of fun, showing off their skills to the crowd, and hopefully maybe taking home a buck or two. Williams Brothers Construction bringing to us this jump comp here in Taupō.
So we didn't want to say where the actual cash came from, but if anybody asked where I was last night, I was nowhere near that bank. So, yeah.
Do banks even have cash these days? Well, not anymore because you took it all, but...
They did.
Tell you what, just looking up here on the first straight, Aaron, these riders in our next age group, they're already starting to warm up. Let's see who's got the best of the best in this group as well. Right, so how many turns do they have? Is it continuous, isn't it?
I think it's just a party train now. Party's on!
No.
Here comes Mr. Burden again. He loves getting that wind up. Comes in.
Oh,
that
massive
was a
tail
whip.
whip.
Woo, that was a massive whip.
He's on about a 90-degree angle, mate, when he does that.
Oh, here we go. What's he got this time? Oh, 1-footer. I don't know where he learnt that from. He hasn't been doing that lately.
Tricks from the old man.
Oh, we got to write it down.
Looks like the peak's come off his helmet, but hey, that can be clipped back on.
Maybe he's going for the regatkin look.
He's a bit of a limp. He'll walk it off, I'm sure.
Didn't realise Nikolai Regatkin was at the show today, but it's good to see him down there with his peak off his helmet. It's good to see him walking off. A little bit of a limp, but he's okay. I think he'll be all right. He's a tough kid. Don't worry, Melissa. I think he'll be fine.
Oh, Brookie, his foot come off there, didn't it? As he came into the third corner, not sure, but managed to stay upright.
These kids are all going to be knackered for their finals.
That's what we're trying to do, mate, wear them out.
It's a quiet trip home.
Exactly. Give mum and dad that nice peace and quiet going home. Now, they're going to need lollies after this, mate. They're going to need energy. So make your way to the top shot.
Oh, nice save there. He stays on the bike.
He's that good, he doesn't even need a seat.
No. Nice balance here by the 666.
Oh, here comes Max Olsen.
He's winding up for it.
Oh, whip that way. And another one. Nice whips there. Nice and smooth. Smooth, Max. Smooth. And to be honest, we're probably going to see lots of these kids doing the slope style in a few years' time up at Crankworks. Oh, we've got a seat at a tabletop. That was nicely done. Great job there, Tate.
I think Tate's just going round and round, mate. What's this about, his 10th attempt?
Yeah, look, and there's Nixon following him. What's going on?
You boys have got racing after.
Oh, that was some height. Oh, and a one.
Look at that smile once again.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I'm not paying for the lawyer for that case on the last jump, though.
So what's the deal with it? Is it been judged, or is it just a have a bit of fun, have a bit of a spin the wheels?
So he was. Mr. Williams was saying that if they do something absolutely awesome or some amazing trick, massive whip, that he'll just be handing out cash, you reckon? So I'm going to go down there and without a bike and jump over there and see if I can do a 360.
Just show us your whip and your nay-nay.
My whip, show my nay-nay, and maybe a 360 as well.
There you go.
Must be getting ready to move on now. Are we to this next group? Is it? Rightio.
This
I think
takes
we
me
need to
back
move
to my
on to the
hospo
next
days.
group now. I'm not sure where they're going to start from, but I'm picking Bevan will tell us any second.
Right, let's see everybody dancing.
Come on, bust those moves. It takes you back to your hospo days. Come on, Mr. Wallace, let's go. I want to see a backspin.
Oh,
Shake your body like a belly dancer.
well, we're expecting some big things out of this category.
Oh, here comes Brooklyn Williams.
I saw Brooklyn riding backwards before.
Sprocket BMX, as he's called, I think, on Instagram. This guy
we go.
knows how to jump. Watch him, ladies.
Here we go. What's he got?
Hander.
Sprocket BMX.
No hander.
What's he going to do?
With some whips.
Gus the Bass, Louis the Fly. They're all out there.
I don't see Jake Robinson out there. And I know he can get some height. Don't hide behind that sign, Jake Robinson.
Noah Evans as well. Again, a mountain biker. He knows what airtime's about.
Right, I think that was their warm-up lap.
So that was just their warm-up.
I think so. They all look knackered, though. Look at them, they're all puffing.
Guys, go one by one so they can form you doing it. Go one by one. The train was cool. So that was just their training warm-up lap, and they are going to do a one by one now. So as they each go through, I want you all to cheer as loud as you can. Sprocket BMX is leading the way. Let's see what this young fella can do. Winding it up out of this first corner, getting maximum speed, maximum horsepower. Woo!
Nice little can-can as we go over.
Can-can.
Is it can-can?
Can-can, I think it is. Yep.
Oh, I thought it was a neck-neck. I don't know, it was one of them.
What is it, a can-can or a neck-neck?
A paddywhack. Give a dog a
Give the
bone.
dog the bone.
Alrighty, one after the other, guys, one by one. Let's keep the show rolling along. Rightio, who's next up? Louis the Fly, is it?
Come on, Angus.
Come on,
Show
let's
us what
go,
you
boys.
got.
We haven't got all day.
Here we go.
Gus the Bass, he's going to wind it up. He's our second rider. Here he comes, Gus the Bass. Angus Thompson, he's your local Taupō rider.
Just absolute smoothness through there, right the way down.
He was just coasting, mate. Effortless. And here we have Louis the Fly, Lewis Atkinson from East City. Once again, this guy knows a thing or two about BMX, airtime.
Nice and high, gets that speed up. Nice manual over the first jump. Oh,
That was an X up and a half.
The old crisscross going on.
He was so crisscross he should be wearing his clothes backwards.
Right, now we've got coming up next is who?
if you know, you know.
Most of the people won't understand that reference.
No. Because they will make you jump.
Oh, yeah.
I think
because I'm the Mac Dad.
I think they're all arguing amongst themselves. No, it looks like Daniel Mason. Tauranga. Get going, Daniel. Hurry up. Come on. Go, 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 go.
Again, we've got the son of one of the announcers. Oh, was that a T-bog?
T-bog, bro. And into that, nice little wee case. But anyway, bit of air time, putting on the show for everyone. So it looks like next up might be Noah Evans.
Don't be afraid, Noah Evans. Let's go.
Don't rush, boys. Looks like a lot of hooey going on.
That's it, Noah. You got this. Go. You, and he's got some cranks coming in.
Pushing it through, mate. Horsepower out of that corner.
Oh, big tail whip.
That was a whip.
Good 45-degree angle, 90-degree angle, not 45, 90.
That was the full 90. Not the full Monty, but the full 90.
And Brookie BMX, he's going to have his second attempt. See you later, boys. I'm going to go again if you're not going to do it.
You snooze, you lose.
Way to go, Brookie BMX. Nice.
He throws down. Now you can see why the man is a sponsor.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
That's what you call talent.
Here
He's
we
a
go.
bear down,
Here we go.
ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go.
Got the skills and the talent, no doubt.
Here comes the mullet man.
Off the second quarter and does a 360, mate. This is Bomber Nelson.
Oh, nice wee tabletop there.
So he certainly laid it down, Brookie BMX, for the others to put on a better show. Can they do it? Let's wait and see. Gus the Bus is now going to have another attempt at it.
Oh, he's getting some speed up.
Oh, yeah! Triple, mate.
Does the quad, then does the triple.
Nice work
Here we
there,
go.
Gus.
Noah Evans coming in for another shot.
The skill, the talent certainly lifting.
Come on, Noah.
The sky's the limit.
What's he got? Oh, what's he up to?
Triple, mate.
Oh, the triple.
Here we have Daniel Mason.
Son of the famous presenter, Manawa, mate.
Who's he?
Who's he, mate? Just another follower.
I mean, who's she?
And we
Shots
have
fired.
a 99 rider. I'm not sure who this is. Got the Harrow frame, cranking it up, as Dennis Howlett would say, winding it through.
Nice whip up there.
Managed to keep on it, which is a nice save there, buddy. And who's next up? Bit of argument, bit of a discussion going on
Here
amongst the
goes
lads.
Nelson.
Now we got Louis the Fly, Lewis Atkinson. Come on, Lewis, got the cross frame. Pushing it through, maximum horsepower. Ooh, a bit of a shake of the head, mate. All right.
Do you think he even knows who Louis the Fly is?
I'm sure he knows, mate. And here we have the man himself again. Brookie BMX. Come on, boy. What can you show us?
Bring it, bring it. Big cheers, guys. Come on, big cheers. Oh, nice turn down.
This guy's insane. Just seeing some of his videos, that he does down at the Spa Park. He is next level, man.
Oh,
and
crossover.
Here's Noah Evans. Oh, is he still going, mate?
Can't stop
Go,
him.
Noah, let's go. What do you got, brother?
What's the Rotorua rider got? Woohoo!
Oh, that's a whip, man. Oh, and so much height over that triple.
Pretty cool to have our sponsor on board out there, giving some of these riders the recognition of our jump comp.
And here we go. These are the last three riders for the jump comp.
The wholesome through the Williams Brothers jump comp. Awesome stuff.
Boom.
Who's this man here?
This is the NBR rider, Daniel Mason, cranking it up, pushing it through.
Oh, nice.
Nice T-bog, I think. Into the triple.
That is some height.
So once again, thank you to Williams Brothers Construction for delivering our jump comp here today in Taupō.
And here we go. I think we've got 1 or 2 more riders to go.
Maybe they're going to do a train, mate, because they've all done their individual runs. Maybe a train to finish it off. Okay, 2 more individuals.
Here we go. Looks like they're going to train it. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Whoa! Another T-bog there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now it is time for the semis. So if you are in the semis, please head up to the start ramp.
No.
Please heading up to staging. If you're in the semis, head up to staging, please. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just so you know, after the semis, we will be calling out the winners of the whole shot prizes. So you want to have a listen up, and then we'll be going straight after that. We'll be going straight into finals. So make sure you're listening out for your name after the semis.
Yep, so there won't be much of a break there between our semis and finals. Be very short announcement of those winners, and then be straight into finals action here in Taupō. Once again, thank you to everyone for turning up here. It's always a good opportunity to get away and spin the legs, spin the wheels, all that kind of thing. But make sure you have your calendar locked and loaded for Tauranga, which is happening in 2 weeks' time, Sunday the 25th of August, and that will be the grand finale of the Dennis Howlett 2024 Winter Series. And, of course, we'll be making the announcement as to the top overall club that takes out the points for the series. And of course, just a reminder also of the Central Region Development Camp, which is taking place at the end of September in Cambridge. Make sure, if you are intending to do it, or if you are considering it, that you reach out and ask all those questions that you may have, open to all 13 plus riders, and it will be an opportunity for those riders who want to, I guess, develop their skill set leading up to the North Island titles. So get locked and loaded for that event coming up at the end of September. Rightio, it looks like our semi-finalists, Aaron and Ross, are already starting to gather at the bottom of the hill. The last of the gate checks are going on, and top 4 go through to the final, and the other riders will go through to the constellation final. So don't zoom off and go home. There will be a final for everyone to be a part of. So 8 rider semi-finals. Like I mentioned, top 4 go through to the A final, and the rest of the riders will go through to the B and C finals respectively. Oh. Yes. Okay. So our semi-finals, we've got 8 to 10 male open and also our 11 to 12 male open. So make sure you're up at the gate. We have 4 semi-finals, 2 8 to 10 male open semis and 2 11 to 12 male open semis as well. You should be up at the gate already if you're in those semi-finals. They won't be holding, so if you're not up there, you will miss out, unfortunately. So be quick, be smart, and get up there. So the 8 to 10 male open, they are 8-rider semi-finals, and the 11 to 12 are 6-rider semi-finals.
And we'll just take a quick moment to thank our volunteers for today. Events like these can't run without our volunteers, from our amazing flag marshals like Brian Ludlam up on the corner there, practicing as Cephomore, to our camera operators, our first aiders in registration, our callers and gates people. Everybody here is a volunteer, so make sure that you give them a wave and a thank you when you go past.
Rightio, looks like our first gate's locked and loaded. Going from your top qualifier to the bottom, Max Olsen, Tate Burden, George Wu, Enzo Torrens, Archie Brown, Harris O'Leary, Thor Piso, Archie Wesh. Good luck, boys.
It's a nice full gate. They're in the starters' hands. Hang on.
And the gate slaps down here in the first of our semi-finals. These year 8 to 10-year-olds. Max Olsen's got the inside line, but Tate Burden's right beside him, and he's going to grab the whole shot in the first of these semi-finals. The NZ2 plate of George Wu from Hamilton. He's moved up into the 2 spot. But at the moment, it is Tate Burden from Taupō. He's just shown his jump comp skills. He's going to push into that second corner. George Wu's in amongst the action as well. Oh, a bit of a wobble there by Olsen. Woohoo! She's all happening out there.
It's happening so fast I can't keep up.
No, the 1-2-5 plate of Enzo
Torrens in second.
Taupō's in seconds. Olsen's moved up into 3. But Tate Burden, he's going to be a top qualifier. He'll go through to the A final. Well done.
And here we go, the next 8 to 10 semi: Williams, Wallace, Thompson, Hickey, Torrey, Lynch, Healy and Pritchard. And it looks like Wallace taking the whole shot on that one in the Germany jersey as they come round into the second lane, into the second straight. There's been a lot of pressure coming on up behind him. Looks like a clear 1, 2, 3 at the moment.
Yeah, Wallace has still got the lead though as he leads into this rhythm section.
Just wait till they get closer, we see some of these plates. So we got the
141, Bo Williams and Taupō. The 600 from New Plymouth, Sam Hickey. He's sitting in the 3. You only have to be in the 1, 2, 3, 4. But Wallace from Taupō, he'll take out semi-final number 2. Rightio, 11 to 12 male open.
So here we have Brock O'Neill, Dylan Smith, Jackson Carroll, Jack Ducker, Daniel Lucas and Nixon Sears racing down the chute.
And getting this inside line once again to the MBR rider, Brock O'Neill. He's gone down low, he's gone down fast as he powers down the second straight. Nixon says, I'm sure he'll be in there somewhere as well.
They'll all be in the mix.
She's semi-finals action, only top 4 go through. But at the moment, it is the MBR match components rider powering his way into the third corner. The 247 and the 601 are your 1, 2.
It's Jackson Carroll in the second spot.
Dylan Smith sitting there in the 3. But Brooke O'Neill, Tiawamutu, he'll take out semi-final 3, 11 to 12 male open.
And here's the last 11 to 12 semi of Kelly, Sinclair, Motohue, Yurita, Burton and Deetlifts. And it's the 118 of Jack Kelly comes around in first, and the one is just trying to figure out who was in second there. James Sinclair in second.
Really impressed that Master Deetlift's got out, Londre Deetlift's got out there. He's that big crash that he had.
James Sinclair does a big undercut coming around that last corner.
Oh, and the race is on for first place there. Who's going to make it?
Nelson Udata's sitting in the 3, and Levi Motohue, he's going to take out that pivot spot. They're your top 4.
Londre, I'm quite impressed. I know he smashed himself with his handlebars pretty close to the old family jewels there. But he's done a good job of coming around there, and he did it pretty quick. So nice work. Nice work to all the races in the semis. See you all in the final.
And the whole shot winners.
I think it's really important to maintain a good level of sportsmanship as well amongst the riders. So yeah, clean sport's an extremely important part of being an athlete.
Because I know it keeps me and my competitors on the same level and it's fair for everyone.
because not only does it align with my values as a rider, but also as a person in terms of integrity and my general moral compass.
Because I know it comes down to nothing outside of the dedication and hard work you put in.
Maintain a level of confidence to knowing that I'm getting on the gate and that the best person is going to win at the end of the day. And there's no external factors influencing any results out on the track. Hey, my name is Bennett Greenoff. I'm a New Zealand BMX racer.
Hi, I'm Megan Williams and I'm the BMX Elite Women National Champ.
Hello, my name is Rico Bierman. I'm the New Zealand Elite National Champion and currently ranked first on the UCI World Rankings for under 23 men.
We're here in Sakarya in Turkey for rounds 1 and 2 of the BMX World Cup series. So looking forward to some racing here this weekend.
It's important to be in a clean and fair sport because it lies at the fundamentals of sport as a whole.
I think it's really important to maintain a good level of sportsmanship as well amongst the riders. So yeah, clean sport's an extremely important part of being an athlete.
Because I know it keeps me and my competitors on the same level and it's fair for everyone.
Because not only does it align with my values as a rider, but also as a person in terms of integrity and my general moral compass.
Because I know it comes down to nothing outside of the dedication and hard work you put in.
Maintain a level of confidence to knowing that I'm getting on the gate and that the best person is going to win at the end of the day. And there's no external factors influencing any results out on the track.
And they're racing.
And here she goes. Look at her go. Like, she is an absolute weapon.
You can see the smile from here.
Look at that helmet, eh? That helmet, man, that's cool as well. Nice, bright, what do you call that? It's not aqua, turquoise.
Oh, I think we might have to call up Brenton to find out what this means.
Brenton will know. Brenton, if you're listening, tell us the colour of that helmet.
I think she's going to take the race, though. She
is.
She is on one.
It's got faster as the day goes on. So we just got a crash in the backfield.
Cranking it up, foot down, and she's had a ton of fun. Fist pumps there shown by, I'm guessing it's Dad, is it? As she went over the finish line.
We got a crash over the finish line.
Has gone down. But when they bounce, mate, or when they land, they bounce, don't they? At that age, they don't stay down like we would.
I've just got to look at it crash. I've broken a bone.
Anyway, up on the gate already, our first of our finals action from the gate here in Taupō. Sprockets 5 and under. Neil Gilgreen, Wallace, Watson, and Jeffrey are your 5 finalists. And now it's 5 and under, final race day.
Here they go.
And the gate slipped down, and it's our rider there from Tauranga, as he had all day led from the front. Miss Gilgreen from Tauranga. The 01 is sitting in the 2 spot at the moment. I've got 101 on my sheet. Finn Duckett, not quite sure how he's in that. But anyway.
No, that's 191 Harley Wallace.
Is it 191 Harley Wallace? I should know that by his hairstyle, shouldn't I?
Those flowing locks.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Lockets.
Blowing out behind him like he's from that full speed he's got going on.
But it's Paddy Gilgreen. He's had a fantastic day here in Taupō. You're going to have to go for it though, Paddy. Because I tell you what, Harley's breathing down your back, mate. Weighty rider of Nina Jeffries sitting there in the 3.
Go, Nina.
Hudson Neal bringing up the rear. Still chasing Nina. It's not going to let her have it easy.
But Gilgreen from Tauranga. Too good, too strong. And he'll take out his final of
Here we go. Sprocket 6 Finn Duck and Maloney, Jordan Person, Oakley Mitchell, Finn Watson, Liam Anderson, Luca Robinson. Oh, we've got a crash up on that, but Finn Duckett's come out roses as he comes down that second straight. He's absolutely owned it. He's gotten better and faster all day long, but 2 and 3 aren't going to let him have it for cheap, that's for sure.
Unfortunately, that was Asher Maloney down here on the first corner. He is moving. Our track officials make his way over to him. The bike slid down the back straight, but he's up. Well done, Asher.
And we've got the
good ball, mate.
Oh,
one of Duckett in first.
Holding on to that first place. 2 boys behind him are absolutely chasing him down. But hold off.
Maloney's back up on his bike. He's going to finish around.
He's going to finish, Pratt. He's going to finish his headway. So, ladies and gentlemen, give our fallen rider a clap as he goes past you. This is Ash Maloney. We're down in the first corner, but he's bounced back up and he's going to finish the road proud.
Oh, that's what it is. A big day out there on the bikes. They've been doing all day long, and sometimes that you lose that one moment of concentration, and that's what happens. But he's gotten up. He's going to finish the race. So massive. Give him a massive round of applause as he comes down that last straight, folks.
Mind you, they did about 200 laps in that jump cop, mate.
Gill, Linwood, Rosenberg, Pruno, Lynch and Smith in the Sprocket 6 mixed.
It is Rosenberg, I think it is, isn't it? Out in front there, the 3-4-2 from Tiamutu.
I think so. He's been on one all week, all day.
Certainly been on point, mate. Out there pushing through.
Been chased hard by Riley Smith of Taupō. Not going to let him have it, but the pair pushed out a commanding lead over the rest of the pack. Riley's probably gained a little bit on that last straight. Is he going to take the low? He's taking the low line.
It's going to be a sprint. Who's going to hold it?
Rosenberg would have got the speed, though.
Rosenberg still managed to take it home. Great racing.
Tell you what, when you're this size, though, you can do a 45-degree angle going around those corners.
Yeah, it's put a lot of trust in that rubber, eh?
Oh, totally, mate. Anyway, green flag in the starter's hands, and the gate's dropped already. And now, Sprocket 7, mixed final number 5. Cortez, O'Leary, Burton, Ryan McBride, Griffin, and Sinclair. But I tell you what, it is the 993 leading the pack at the moment. That is Ryan, followed closely there by Griffin.
And then we've got Hard Wallace bringing up number 3.
Oh, he lost his balance there, but he's managed to stay on. Good balance.
Sorry, Harry Sinclair in 3.
Shown there by Sinclair.
Let's get those two mixed up.
But it is none other than the 993 of Hudson Ryan from New Plymouth. Powering it out of this third corner he goes. He's going to go on the straight for his last
Harry's
time
pushed
today.
up into number 2.
And Hudson will take out Sprocket 7 mix, final 5.
Eight to 10 male open. Gould, Jackson Neal, Max Pocock, Lachlan Brothers, Perrin Humphrey. This is the E final. That doesn't mean that it's any less important than the other finals, and it's the 161. I think Max Pocock out in front, Cambridge. I hope I got that right.
We'll let you off, Aaron. We think you got it right.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
But no, although these are consolation finals, it certainly creates a good final because all the rest are of an even field. But it is the 1-2-6 of Jackson Neal from Rotorua.
Sorry, Jackson.
You're in trouble, Aaron.
I am in trouble.
Cole from
here, Jackson.
Cambridge is sitting in that 2 spot, but the Rotorua rider, Mr. Neal, will take out E final 8 to 10 male. Rightio, full gate of D finalists in our 8 to 10 male of Blackledge, Shilton, Gilgreen, Smith, Mitchell, Inwood, Reynolds, Mould, and Anderson.
No.
And here we go, we're away racing. Who have we got? It's the, might be the 277.
It's the 51 and then the 137. So Mitchell's got the whole shot. And then the 137 of Anderson from Hamilton sitting in that 2 spot, I think, at the moment. But looks like Mitchell from Cambridge, he's pulled out to a nice, healthy 3 to 4 length lead and out of that second corner over the table.
But now the challenge coming on for that second spot.
2-3-4, mate. It's up for grabs at the moment. 277 of Gilgreen, the 282 of Blackledge, Shilton as well. There you 2-3-4. But 51, Charlie Mitchell, Cambridge. 8 to 10 male open, D final. Well done.
And here we go, C final lining up, the 8 to 10 male open. Magnus Davis, Blake Ty, Fletcher Mason, Oliver Letha, Nico Rosenberg, Rex Olsen, and Blake McIntosh. Also in there, Jacob Crawford. And here they are off. And away, who's coming in for the whole shot?
Jacob Crawford from Tauranga, he's got the whole shot, mate. I'll tell you what, that Taumuru rider went rather low, the 739. Fletcher Mason sitting in that 2 spot. But it is the Jacob Crawford show. Oh, a bit of a tumble there with our riders. Hopefully they're okay. But at the moment it is still Jacob Crawford from Tauranga. He's pushed away, cleared himself away from all that action. It is the 739 in the 2-spot. Mason, the 400. And the 925 of Oliver Lee from Tauranga. He's sitting in the 4-spot. But Jacob Crawford, he's going to take out C final, 8 to 10 male. Well done, buddy.
There's a fair bit of carnage in that crash.
There was our 999 rider. That's Mangus Davis there from Hawke's Bay. He was part of it, but he's back up.
Rex Olsen's over there. And we've got the 351. No.
I'm not sure who that is.
350 of Nico Rosenberg. No. We'll have to wait till he comes around, but he's back up, so we need to give him a bit of some applause just to say well done for getting up.
350, I think it's Nico Rosenberg from Tiamutu. He was part of that carnage halfway down the second straight.
Good job getting up, Nico. Well done.
Good Roy, bro. You're going to ride over the finish line. Finish strong, finish proud. That's what it's about. Well done, Nico. Give him a hand, ladies and gentlemen, as he makes his way to that last straight. As we still deal with one of our other fallen riders.
Yep, that's Rex Olsen down there. It's Max Olsen's little brother. And we've got our next group locked and loaded on the gate. This will be our E final for our 8 to 10 male open. Qualifying in the 8th position, Zach Pritchard, Archie West, Lachlan Torrey, I should say, Archer Brown, Logan Healy, Harris O'Leary, Blake Lynch, and top qualifier B final, Thorpiso Hamilton.
All right, let's have a nice big round of applause.
Yeah,
He's up on his
Rexy.
feet. Sexy Rexy, they call him.
And this is the reason why.
Chicks dig scars, bro.
They do. And as tough as they make them, I'm telling you.
Yeah, good to see Rexy back up on his feet and walking off the track.
His handlebars look like they've had a night on the old juice.
Rex Olsen, 99 at Rotorua. I'm sure he'll be back, hopefully for Tauranga, coming up in 2 weeks. Anyway, on the gate, locked and loaded. I'm sure they'll be getting in the zone. We've got the green flag up, so this is a website in the Sarda's hands. 8 to 10, B final, final number 9. Good luck, boys. Anyway, we've got the aviation business at its best form of BMX racing. And it's, we've got the 109 rider. I'll tell you what, she's all happening in this first corner.
Harris O'Leary
from Cambridge.
And been chased hard by Logan Healy.
Been inundated by aviation here in the commentary tower. Don't know where it's coming, but anyway, back to this action here at Taupō. The 728 plate sitting there in there.
He's understeered.
Oh no!
He's quickly back up on his bike. He's not going to let that stop him.
O'Leary from Cambridge had the lead, but binned it in the third corner.
That front wheel just grabbed a little bit too much as he went round that corner.
I'm telling you, it's the breakdown of that concentration after all of the 100,000 laps that they did doing those jumps.
Anyway, A final, 8 to 10, male open. Gates select down here in Taupō. Burden, Wallace, Williams, Torrens, Hickey, Wu, Olsen and Thompson.
Oh, it's
and it
not a rubber as Burton goes.
Take it and showing the 600 also. Sam Hickey from New Plymouth. We've got Wallace as well, sitting there in that 3 spot, but Burton with the Mohawks flying as he goes into that second corner.
Oh, Max Olsen's just made up about 4 places coming around that corner. He's got to come past Wallace there, though. Oh, they're trying to, everybody's trying to hold everybody out.
We've got the 600 of Sam Hickey in second.
Hickey, he's trying to hunt Burton down. Can
Dan
he do
Wallace
it?
in third.
But hand up in the air. He's going to take gold in the 8 to 10 Male Open A final.
Tate's proud of his effort today.
A final here at Taupō Olympics.
Burton over Hickey, I think it was. Well done.
Here we go. We have Mika Wallace, Kalia Crocker, Liam Old, Matilda Burley, Alicia Ashton, Amy Pocock, Alice Jeffrey, Pippa Spence, and Perrine Rennie.
We've got Mika and Carly are out in front, opening up a bit of a lead on this 3rd place.
Motoring Mika Wallace out in front there with Kalia Crocker, close second there.
Pedal to the middle, as we say, mate. They got the afterburners out. They want to take out this A final here at the Paris Taupō Olympics.
And Liam Mould hard on the heels, bringing up that 3rd place.
But Wallace over Crocker. Awesome racing. Well done.
Motoring Mika Wallace and cranking Kalia Crocker. They have owned this race.
And moving up to a points over, 11 to 12 Female Open. Burton, Carroll, Newcomb, Moruhu and Rennie. But it's none other than the rider from Rotorua. Maddie Newcomb over Moruhu at the moment. Sitting back there in that 3 spot is, of course, the NZ3 of Nessie Rennie. But at the moment, Maddie Newcomb powering away over Moruhu. Bit of single file riding going on as they make their way in and out of that second corner into the rhythm section. Look at the ponytail bouncing around of Newcomb over Moruhu. Rennie, she's got the NZ3 played on from Hamilton, but Maddie Newcomb from Rotorua, she's going to take out the points over final 13.
And here we go. We've got the race F14, 11 to 12 Male Open, 251 of Arlo Rosin, and 58 of Alex Morley. Alex Morley out to an early lead, coming around here. He's coming down that nice straight down there, and he's picking up pace coming down. That's the great thing about that downhill straight there. Come around that second corner. They're still pretty close, so it's anybody's race at the moment.
She's certainly a speed track, Aaron, as you say. Fast downhill racing here in Taupō.
Go, Alex.
Tell you what.
Go, Arlo.
Rosin's all over Morley. Not much between these two.
Not at all. They are doing really, really well as they come into that.
So you don't need a crowd, mate, to have a good race. You only need 2 of them, and they delivered what we would expect.
Here we go, B final, Male Open. Abel Burton, Daniel Lucas, Nixon Sears, Londre Dietlefs, Jared Rennie, Toby Ryan, Tennyson Schraven, and Guthrie McNabb.
It's Daniel Lucas, though, from Hamilton. He's got the whole shot over Abel Burton from Kapiti. So it is the Lucas show from Hamilton at the moment in our B final, 11 to 12 Male Open. Burton from Kapiti, though, is trying to hunt him down. The race doesn't finish to the finish line, as we always say, but at the moment it's the 2:39 of Lucas.
And it looks like Nixon and Tennyson are just having a chat as they come down. Nixon does a 1-footer over the tabletop, but up the front.
Jared Rennie wants a piece of the action as well. He's trying to push through, but it looks like our rider from Kapiti, Daniel Lewis and Abel Burton and Rennie, they'll be your 1, 2, 3.
And here we have the 11 to 12 final. O'Neill, Sinclair, Kelly, Carroll, Smith, Yurita Duckett and Montague coming round, and it was the NZ3, I believe, of Brock O'Neill taking the whole shot on that one. Still pulling out a lead. Who have we got in second place? Is it James Sinclair?
Kelly from Capital.
And then Sinclair in third.
But Brooke O'Neill, he's going to take a nice, comfortable win in our A final, 11 to 12.
Here we go, 13 to 14 mixed open. Cohen Ludlam, Tyler Davies, Travis Marshall, Caleb Smith, Jacob White, Taylor Mortensen and Jax West.
Ludlam pushes hard out of the start, takes that lead off to the first corner.
Has a quick look back as he's trying to hold on to it, knowing that he's going to be hunted down if he's not on his best behaviour.
Oh, he's got time for a tail whip. He's confident.
That's usually where it all goes wrong, though, isn't it?
And well, he's got Caleb Smith hunting him down. Caleb's holding his tail in that second spot, but not fast enough as Cohen Ludlam takes out the 13-14 B final.
Righty, over on to our A final, 13-14 mixed open, and it's none other than the Rotorua rider of Noah Evans, I think it is. Nixon Poynton sitting in the pack there as well in the 2 spot. Wallace and Hamilton in the 3, and I think that might be Clifford in the 4, but it is the rider there from Rotorua. Noah Evans, 175. He's saying, see you later, fellas. I'm going to carry on through. But the 79 rider from Tauranga, he's all over his back wheel. Nixon Poynton and Wallace and Hamilton will settle for the 3.
Here we go, 15-16 mixed open. Jacob Cameron, Jamie Harkness, Louis Sanders, Riley Burley, Zeb Pickford, Case Van Hooven, and Jackson Lawrence.
It was too close to call to see who won that corner.
1, 2, and 3 are all pretty close together. Oh, and for actually, it's a pretty close pack as they come around that second corner. The NZ4 of Jackson Lawrence is in taking up the 2 spot. Didn't quite catch who was in the 3.
And here we have the 17-29 mixed open. Mason Stills, Claire Williams, Mike Ramford and Brooklyn Williams lining up on the gate. Oh no, here they go.
Brookie BMX, as we call him, Brookie Williams. He had I don't know what sort of tricks he did made in that jump comp, but they were freaking outstanding.
That lovely tail whip, full tail whip there, that was pretty awesome, but he needs to work harder if he wants to get second.
Oh, he's pushing hard, takes the low.
Ranford's going to have to go for it because Brookie's coming through.
Oh, as he loses a foot as he goes over the
Was that a
finish line.
one-pedal finish line kind of jump comp? Oh, good stuff.
Not sure that was the right place to do a one-footer, but
No.
hey, Tony Burton, Vince Anderson, Dwayne Inwood, Johan Rosenberg, and Stuart Marsh. Not sure who took the whole shot on that one.
It was pretty close as they went side by side through that first corner, just as they side by side through that second corner as well.
Te Aomuru rider that's sitting there in that 2 spot, so that must be Johan sitting there in the 2, and it is the 90. Tony Burton from Kapiti.
Johan giving him a run for his money, though.
He is. So it looks like our rider
Oh,
from...
the 3rd, though. That's a sprint for 3rd finish.
It is. But the rider from Kapiti, Tony Burton, he takes out the B final.
And here we go, the big boys, Robinson, Tamapo, Jeffrey, Amiran, Collins, Renee, Watson, Feast.
It is Jake Robinson, though, from Rotorua. Familiar side all day, leading from the front, clean, fresh air.
Being chased down hard by Kevin Tamapo of Taupō.
But Kevin will want to close the gap. I'm sure he'll want to take out the honours as well. Top of the podium. Let's see if he can do it. He's on his inside line. What's Jakey going to have to do to protect it?
He's going to pedal hard, that's what he's going to do, and he's going to cross the line in first.
But it looks like Matt Collins is sitting in that 3 spot as well. So Robinson over Tamapo, over Collins, 1, 2, 3.
Great comeback by Matt Collins, been nursing quite a bad back injury this year.
30 plus female open, Amy Duckett, Angela Inwood, Sonia Rennie, Debs West, Kyla Newton, Courtney Walker. Again, it's Angela Inwood takes the whole shot. Amy Duckett in there in second, and she was telling me earlier on that she's going to have to work harder if she wants to get Angela, because Angela's definitely picked up her pace from last time they raced. So,
well, Angela's been dominating this track all day today.
100%.
Absolutely owned it.
Duckett has closed the gap a little bit there, though,
well,
mate.
she's pushing
only
hard.
A
She's
couple
trying
of
to
lengths
push for
behind
the
Inwood.
start.
Inwood's going to have to fight for it. But Mother Rennie from Hamilton as well. She'll cross the line for the 3 spot.
Here we go. Junior Superclass B final. Abel Burton, Dylan Smith, Nessie Rennie, and Guthrie McNabb.
So Williams Brothers Construction and Bevan NZ Events Services proudly bringing to us today the finals rounds of our Superclass. This is where the money now talks, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about your final placings. And let's see who's going to take home the top of the podium and the top of the cash pool. Just a bit of intel sneaky information as well. I'm sure it's going to be released formally, but the Tauranga meet coming up in 2 weeks has a significant prize pool. And I'm talking big dollars, everyone. So make sure you head up to Tauranga and be a part of that Superclass action.
And here we go. This rider at the back here has given them all a head start. I think that's a bit unfair, but hey.
So we've got Burton, Smith, Rennie and McNabb. Once again, you don't need a huge crowd to make action-packed racing. These riders are all reasonably close, but it is the 901, or the 601 is it, of Smith from Howlett over the 91 of Burton from Kapiti, and the NZ3 of Nessie Rennie. The 100 there of McNabb from Hutt Valley Thunderbolts as well from the Wellington region.
I think McNabb might have given them too much of a head start. Just couldn't quite make up the gap.
Moving on to the A final, Junior Superclass.
So if you are in the A final of the Superclass, please make your way after your race to the points hut. So we get bank account numbers. Either that, or I'm just going to give them my bank account number. Any money not claimed will go towards the Nixon Sears new bike fund.
But in terms of the A final, this is the final, so we need your bank account details. And Brooke O'Neill's leading the A final at the moment. He's the NBR match components rider, but he's got Olsen from the Rotorua right behind him. Matty Newcomb's in amongst the action as well. And of course, Burden from Te Awamutu. He pushed Newcomb up. He's gone from 4 to 3, but Brooke O'Neill, too strong. He'll take it out. Junior Superclass final.
We've got Smith and White already racing it, coming up behind them in the intermediate Superclass B final. It's a Harwood versus Harwood.
So once again, although this is the Dennis Howlett Central Region Winter Series, good to see riders from way outside the region who've made the effort to be part of this action today. Whangarei, I don't think we had anyone here from Whangarei, do we? No,
but Wellington, that's a good 4.5 hour drive.
Certainly a good trip, and of course Auckland.
And here we go, Cameron Wallace, Nixon Pointer, Caleb White, Zane Williamson, Cohen Ludlam, Noah Evans, Xavier Bell, Liam Clifford.
Noah Evans takes a bit of a slip coming down the starting chute and loses his feet.
I tell you what, Ludlam got pushed out a little bit there by Wallace, but we know what Ludlam can do, showing his skills already, pushing his way down the rhythm section. And we've got Poynton right on the back of them as well.
He's pushing hard.
Cohen Ludlam though, what a ride he's had today. Takes a nod as he goes over the line, and he's going to take out the A final intermediate Superclass.
All right, we've got the Senior Superclass B final. Brock, Bomber Nelson, Mason Stills, Jackson Lawrence, Joel Amron, Grant Rennie and Kevin Tamipo.
It's the 108s.
But it is Jackson
Lawrence
from Hawke's Bay, but Bomber Nelson, the NBR rider, he's taken the lead over Lawrence at this stage. Let's see if Lawrence can pull him back. Because at the moment, Bomber's heading for the finish line. Sitting in that 3 spots is 72 of Joel Amron from Taupō. But Bomber Nelson, he's going to take our B final, final 28. And this is the Big Bangers, A final, Senior Superclass.
It's going to be elbows out in this one as we've got Sargentson, Thompson, Wallace, Ranford, Haynes, Atkinson, Mason and Burns as they come down towards the first corner.
And you've got 8 riders all going bar to bar and they're touching each other. This is scintillating action in the A-class final. As they make their way down this second straight, it looks like John O'Sargentson, I think it is, leading the pack at the moment. Johnny Hayes is in there as well. Ranford, Gus the Bus, Mason, Louis the Fly. They're all in it. Throw a tea towel over this group. Tell you what, anything
he's up on the grass.
They're on the grass, they're going cross country. But that was John O'Sargentson, I think he took that out.
Convincing win by Jono.
Convincing win. The rest of the pack was up for anyone's taking. Rightio, back up to the gate for the last time today. Our senior female superclass, points over, final 30. Good luck, ladies.
Here we go. Alright, here we go. Danica Burgesson, Abby Hurst, Brooke Penny, Olivia Evans, Hannah Mason, Claire Williams. But it looks like Brooke Penny into the whole shot and down the first straight. But
Brooke Penny's leading the way down the second straight. Burgesson sitting there in the 2. Hannah Mason's in the 3. And we've got Abby Hurst back there in the 4 at the moment. But Brooke Penny, as she has done all day, leading from the front, leading with fresh air, showing the ladies how it should be done.
This is definitely an absolute super class, masterclass.
Nice right here from Burgesson as well from Cambridge. Hannah Mason, she's going to have to settle for the 3. Abby Hurst for the 4. And of course followed there by Olivia Levins and Claire Williams from Tauranga.
Absolutely awesome racing all day from all our races. We've had some great competition going on out there, and again we want to give a nice big thank you to our sponsors, the Superclass sponsors, Williams Brothers Construction, Bevan's Event Services, Williams Brothers Construction for the jumps, Wholesome Whole Shop prizes, sponsored by 4B Mountain Bike Hire and Tours, and our other sponsors, Full Flavour Internet, Placemakers, Rock Coat, DPA Accountants, and Total Sport. They've done a great job of putting on a great show today.
And they have, Aaron, and like we always say, without these sponsors, we can't deliver these events to the level that we have achieved today. It certainly has been a fantastic day here at round 4 of the Central Region Winter Series, and hope you've all enjoyed it from far and wide. We've had a massive turnout of riders from around the motu as we all now look forward to the grand finale, which will be round 5 of the Dennis Howlett Central Region Winter Series, taking place in Tauranga on Sunday the 25th of August. Mā te wā whānau, hope you've all had a great day, and we'll be back to you in 2 weeks' time from Tauranga.
Thanks for coming down.